Hey Stern fans, welcome to Fine Time, the show where you, the fans, get the opportunity to ask questions and interact with your favorite Stern Show staffers, whack backers, and celebrity superfans. I'm your host, Rachel Fine. Now, the Stern Show first became aware of my guest today when they saw him running across the field at a Major League Baseball game carrying a banner with Howard's name on it. He went on to compete in Get John's Job and World's Meanest Listener contest, both of which he lost. His breakups with his girlfriends and his ex-wife have all played out on air. And despite all of this, he has gone on to co-create and star in a hit TV show called 𝗦𝗵𝗿𝗱 on Comedy Central. Please help me welcome a man who is the most angry, racist, homophobic person on the planet. It's Yucko the Clown.
Hey, yay, what a nice intro.
That was pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
What a amateur.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Yucko. We're off to a great start.
Hey, listen.
Yes?
My eyes are up here.
I can't even see your eyes, but I'll take your word for it. Question from John S. John asks, do you feel vindicated now that 𝗦𝗵𝗿𝗱 makes you look like less of a loser?
What?
That's his question. John wants to know if you feel vindicated now that 𝗦𝗵𝗿𝗱 makes you...
Who approved that f***ing question? You?
This is
Richie?
I don't pick the questions. I just ask you the people's questions.
Jesus Christ. I feel like a loser?
Do you feel like...
You're married to a douchebag with f***ing Crohn's disease who sells shit mittens for a living. Okay?
I'm very proud of that douchebag.
Okay, well...
Do you feel vindicated now that 𝗦𝗵𝗿𝗱 is a success?
I do feel vindicated.
You feel good?
I feel f***ing great about it.
Good. I'm proud of you. Jamie N. asks, what are you up to these days with women?
What am I up to these days?
Yeah, what's the story?
I'm up to my elbow and 𝗛𝗵𝘄𝗿𝗿.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah. Congrats.
Pardon my French. But yeah, up to the elbow and slimy meat, gross pussy.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, well.
Is there one gross pussy that you're involved with, or?
Yeah. You know, I can pretty much walk into a bar and throw a nickel and then hit the first fat whore I see.
That's what you go for?
Yeah. I was poor growing up, and I used to have to f*** this fat chick in my neighborhood to play her Atari 2600. It's a true story, and so I've come a long way in the pussy world.
So there's no Mrs. Yucko on the horizon?
Oh, fuck no, never again.
Done?
No.
Okay. Follow-up question from 𝗵𝗵𝗿𝗱𝗻. He asks, give us your best road pussy story.
Best road story. Oh, it was when Howard was taping shows out in Vegas. I went into this one room and there was like a threesome going on with a midget, not one of our regular midgets, but and then I jumped in the middle of it.
Honestly, you had a threesome with a midget?
Yeah.
Joe M. asks, when was the last time you washed your clown suit?
Jesus Christ. 1999. Next.
Okay.
F you, Jeff.
Jeff L. asks, that was Joe, I think.
Joe, f you, Joe.
Jeff asks, when was the last time, if ever, that you did stand-up without the costume?
Oh, God, yeah. 1991. I'm just gonna throw random dates out there.
Are you just making it up?
Yeah. 1991. It was a calm day, fall day in September. Yeah.
But you did stand up before the costume came out.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll do it again now that you're retiring?
I don't know.
Yucko?
I don't know.
Okay.
I like doing it in the costume because you can get away with more shit, you know?
I imagine.
Yeah.
Mike R. asks, have you ever taken a bit so... Question from Elise C. Elise asks, as a child, what did you want to be when you grew up? Did it involve show business?
Let's see. As a child, I wanted to be... What was it? Oh, I wanted to be a paleontologist.
Really?
Like Ross from Friends.
Okay.
And dig up dinosaur bones because I thought dinosaurs were cool. But then I found out you had to learn like math and calculus and like that to dig up a bone. Are you kidding me? So I was like, it, I'll dress up like a clown and yell racial slurs.
Good backup plan.
Yeah.
Mike L. asks, have you ever wanted to fight 𝗦𝗵𝗿𝗱𝗍, and who do you think would win that fight?
Like fight?
Fight, physically.
Oh, God. I don't know. I'd just be afraid he'd bite me with those big teeth, you know? I don't know. He's got the advantage. He's got those big tombstone teeth and probably go right through my leg, so I don't know. I wouldn't with him. I think he'd win. I really do. I would surrender. Wow.
Follow-up question from Pete Q. Pete asks, how does it make you feel when Gary dangles Stern Show appearances in front of your face while making fun of your comedic abilities?
He can go himself, you know?
You haven't been funny on the show in ages, and you probably won't be on any soon because you suck on the show, And unless you come up with a new joke, which you haven't in a couple of years, I don't really see you coming back anytime soon.
His f***ing piece of shit TV show did 56,000 viewers. 56,000. I've got f***ing 1.5 million, you know? Who won? Who's got the comedic abilities now, huh? You f***ing go f***ing monkey shit. Go f*** yourself. And that's how I feel.
Thank you for sharing your feelings. Scott G asks, what do you consider to be your biggest accomplishment on the Stern Show?
Oh, God, just getting on the show, period. I mean, it's a f***ing, you know, I've been a fan forever of this shit. And, no, I think there's not one that really stands out. Just getting on the show, period, and letting Howard, like, plug Damn Show and all the projects and that I've been involved in. He's really instrumental in that shit. So.
Is there one memory of being on the show that's your favorite?
Let's see. Probably, actually, no. We were doing some Playboy evaluations. I really miss doing those, like where I was judging like Playboy chicks.
Yeah.
Like we're coming in, and there were some real fatties that came through, and it was good just to rip them apart.
Yucko, what about you?
I don't know. I think she may need a nose job, too.
No. No nose job.
No, look at it. It looks like a bird's beak.
Oh, you're off.
Where you from, Croatia?
And then the hot ones that came in, you know, it's hard to rip on them, but you still get to see some hot, flabby
It's a win-win.
Yeah.
I want to thank Yucko for taking the time to answer the questions that you, the fans, submitted. Keep sending your questions in. You can tweet them, you can Facebook them, you can send an email or a video submission, and even be a part of the show. And remember, this is your show, so don't screw it up. Until next time, I'm Rachel Fine, and I hope you had a fine time. Did you have a fine time today?
I had a f***ing great time.
I'm glad to hear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Since this is your last appearance in the clown getup, why don't you just get it out of your system? What do you need to say? Really go out with a bang here as Yucko. Last time.
Well, I just want to say that I'm just really tired of a lot of people's bullshit, you know, and that everyone can go f themselves in the damn ass. If you didn't like my clowny behavior over the last few years, you can go f yourself, right in the ass. That's all I got. F you.
Hey.
Hello, sir.
Howard Stern, exclusive.
Howard Stern, exclusive.
Hey, by the way, David.
Yes,
David
sir.
Arquette, of course.
Yeah, he was just on the Superfan Roundtable.
Yeah, just the other night. Hey, David.
Yes, sir.
First of all, in all seriousness, and because we're on the radio, this is somewhat awkward, and I was going to call you yesterday, but I didn't think it was appropriate because I got
It's
the
always
news.
appropriate for you to call.
Well, I just want you to know something.
Yeah.
I'm sad for you.
Okay.
And I'm sad for you and Courtney.
You're sweet. Let me get this story straight before you get all sad and stuff.
Go ahead.
Okay.
And put that waitress on the phone. I want to talk to her. God, she's fucking smoking hot.
Well, let him speak.
All right, go ahead.
Is she there right
I set my clock for 4:20, so I still got cobwebs in my head.
Go ahead.
Howard, I called you because you are the greatest.
Thank you.
And I did want to have a Howard Stern exclusive with you.
Right.
And get the story straight.
Good.
So,
let's be real about this, though.
hey, listen.
Where
Before
is
we
he?
get started on that,
Where are you, in your bachelor pad?
Oh, he must be building it.
He's in a hotel now.
I know, essentially.
He's in a shitty fucking hotel is where he is.
He's in Andy Dick's
Yeah, I
like
think
shed.
You see the shed with Andy Dick.
He's in the Psycho Hotel.
Yes. Yeah, I got a little shed with Andy Dick.
David, don't shit in the bucket.
Yeah.
He's in the backyard.
Living in a storage room, for Christ's sake.
Me and ass napkin.
Yeah, you're with Ass Napkin Ed.
Oh, he's rooming?
He's rooming with Ass Napkin Ed. They got a bucket.
That's exactly
David,
right.
what, I wrote you a couple of months ago.
Yes, sir.
There was a report in the Inquirer or one of the papers that said that Courtney was having an affair with her co-star.
Yeah.
And so I wrote you, and I hesitated because I know a lot of that stuff's bullshit, but sometimes it's true.
Yeah.
So I wrote you, and I said, listen, if it's true, I just want you to know I'm sorry that this is going on, and are you okay? Because I didn't know if you needed someone to talk to. And you said, no, it was all total bullshit and everything's cool. But I have a feeling that she was having an affair with a guy.
Well, you haven't
Okay,
made
well,
one
listen.
statement yet.
All right.
So slow down. Let's get real.
Where are you, first of all?
I'm at my house.
Where's Courtney?
She's at our house.
So you're both in the house?
Not in the same house.
They have lots of houses.
How many houses?
apparently.
Is this the same compound?
Hey, listen, let's not get into that because that gets all creepy.
Oh, okay.
You know, people get fucking. I'm already fucking up. Listen, Howard, I want to call you and talk to you and, you know, give you the real story and all this shit, but.
Go ahead, I'm
sorry. I don't want
sorry.
to get in trouble with, like.
Well,
this world is so fucked up right now.
Right.
Everybody's so full of fucking shit. I can't stand it. The whole fucking world is up and fucking full of shit.
Meaning,
we need more honesty in this world.
Absolutely.
All right, let's
I agree.
have some.
I agree.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to be my best person I can be. I'm doing everything I can.
Right.
I quit drinking like a couple weeks ago.
What? I thought you had quit drinking years ago.
No.
Oh.
Come on. Robin.
Everyone thought you were high.
Hey,
at the Super
Robin,
Fan.
let me not get started with you.
But, David, everyone thought you were high at the Superfan. Were you?
No, I wasn't. That's
Okay.
the best part.
Go ahead.
I get sober and people think I'm fucked up.
Right. The more sober you are, the more fucked up you are.
But last night I had to drink for the first time because I had a fucking shit storm hit me.
Oh.
Whoa. Well, tell me what's going on. You're being so cryptic. I don't
No,
even...
I'm not being cryptic. I'm not, just give a guy a second to speak.
I'm not. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to let you talk.
Okay, listen.
Go ahead.
On our 11th year anniversary, Courtney gave me a motorcycle.
I remember.
Yeah, and she said to me, I don't want to be your mother anymore.
Right. You said that.
I really appreciate that about her.
Right. In other words...
Appreciate it about it for herself and for me.
Right. She doesn't...
She doesn't want to tell me, like, don't do that and don't do this. Yeah, she doesn't want to nag me anymore.
Right.
I respect it with all my heart.
Right, because she was saying, listen, if you want to ride a motorcycle, I'm not your mother. You got to make your own
Yeah,
decisions.
and you want to fucking go crazy and just scream and be silly at places and whatever the fuck. I do shit that makes her, you know,
crazy.
Embarrassed sometimes.
Right, because sometimes she thinks of you as like a little boy.
Yeah, and when I met her...
That was charming.
16 years ago, that was charming. She's part of the aspect she fell in love with me with.
Right. Like, oh, he's so cute. He does all these little crazy things.
He's funny. He's entertaining.
Right.
Yeah.
But now suddenly...
That stuff starts getting old.
Right.
I've seen that act.
Well, that's
Get
what...
a new one.
Go ahead. That's what this...
It's also something she loves and adores about me.
Right.
But might not exactly be something that's conducive to calm.
Right.
And peace and, like, you know, growth and maturity and all these things that she's looking for in her life right now.
David, did it also bother her that around your daughter that you're such like the kooky, fun dad, but...
She's got to be the disciplinarian?
Yeah, they like it starts to creep into that, too, that you're not...
Not so much, because I'm actually probably a little stricter when it comes to parenting.
Okay.
But if you let me get the story straight, you get the story straight.
All right.
All right, sorry.
No, I'm just fucking around.
We're anxious.
I want to know.
No. I appreciate all the. I just.
You get the story out, and then I'll give you my theory.
All right,
but I want to see. Maybe you're
You
going to
have
say
a
this.
theory about his real story.
Well, I hope this is a real. I hope this is the honest to God.
Bro.
Go ahead.
Listen, I got a new name for you. It's not the king of all media. It's the king of all honesty.
That's
Who
true.
wants to be the king of all media in this fucking temperature? The whole fucking world is full of shit.
What do you mean by that? Are you talking about the world situation, Afghanistan, Iraq? Are you talking about hunger?
And like people's like personal, the way people are dealing with life.
Are you talking about the reporting that's been done about you?
Well, that falls into the spectrum.
I don't know. I can't tell if you, I can't tell if you're upset or not.
Trouble. By the way,
What?
I'm a single man. Robin.
Oh.
You're on the
You gonna fuck Robin or not?
Robin, you're on the top of the motherfucking list. I'm not joking.
David, would you fuck Robin if she gives you the
I
green
would
light?
fuck Robin on a red eye tonight.
Will you fuck David tonight? If he flies in, would you fuck him tonight?
No.
Robin.
Why not?
Robin.
You would though,
Now
wouldn't
listen,
you?
Robin.
I have to be charmed. I just
He's
don't
charming.
Go fuck people.
He's not charming you right now? He's a good-looking guy.
He is a good-looking guy.
Don't you just fuck people sometimes, Robin?
Why don't you
No,
fuck him
even
tonight?
then, it has to be like the right circumstances. In
Yes.
the cold light of
Hey,
day,
Robin,
are you
Robin,
going to fuck me?
I'm
No,
all
All right,
I'm
can
not
he
going to
come
fuck
over?
you.
Can he come over your apartment tonight and
No.
try and get some romance with you?
What time is he going to get
What
there?
time can you get there?
6?
I can't tonight.
All right,
But Robin, we've got a date
All right.
in the sheets.
Yeah, let's get right to
You're
We'll have so
that.
much fun.
You're on.
David, I can't tell. Are you upset or not? What's going on?
No, I'm heartbroken, but I'm not. Okay, let me get to the story.
Go ahead.
So she said that to me. I don't want to be your mother anymore. I
Yeah.
appreciated that.
Good.
I respected it. I've been going to therapy. I'm trying to grow up. I'm trying to be, my true self. I'm trying to be true to myself. Trying to figure out myself and my world, as is she.
Right.
We're
Well, isn't everybody?
Listen, we're best friends. She's the greatest woman I've ever met. The moment I met her, I knew she's the greatest woman in the whole fucking world. Now, yes, she's got her issues. She tries to take on everybody's problems. She tries to be the mother to everyone. That's why she doesn't want to be the mother to me anymore.
But your paint. Go ahead. Yeah.
So
what's
let's just
the
lay that on the line.
Yeah. So what's the
We're
problem?
best friends. There's no problem.
Well, there is a problem. You're getting a divorce.
No.
You're legally separated.
Yes.
All right.
And
Legally
you can
separated
sleep
a
with
while
me.
ago.
You're so separated. You can fuck Robin. All right, but please,
That's
just
how separated we are. Hey,
But
by
Dave-
the way, no fucking joke. Hey, I'm all right. To be brutally honest, I'm not the one who called this separation, in order.
who called the papers? She did.
There are no fucking papers.
No. He's
the
saying
newspapers.
this wasn't his idea.
Oh, the
Bro,
newspapers.
I could tell
I don't
that-
know who called the newspapers. All the fucked up people in the world called the newspapers.
Yeah, but David, I can tell that she called the newspapers because, or she instigated this because it says we have agreed to a trial separation that dates back for some time to better understand ourselves and the qualities we need.
I wrote that.
You wrote that,
Yeah.
and for our marriage, that
I
sounds
wrote
like
that 'cause
that sounds like
That's probably what she said to you.
Okay, now listen. We got a trial separation a while ago.
Oh.
Like after our 11th, not a full-on separation and everything, but after our 11th year anniversary, she gave me the motorcycle and she said, "I don't want to be your mother anymore." I got it.
So that was sort of it.
We go to do Scream 4,
right.
and I'm feeling distance, obviously, from my wife. We have not had sex in quite by at that time a month or so. Since then, it's been like 4 months or so. And we're not having sex, and I completely understand. She's in a very a place of wanting to be real and emotional. She's an emotional being. She's a amazing woman that if it doesn't feel right, she's not. She doesn't feel like bonding in that way.
Right.
You get me?
I understand.
So that goes on for a few months, and I fucking start crawling the walls. But we go to Scream 4, and we're shooting Scream 4 in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Ann Arbor, Michigan's like one of the biggest college towns, and there's all these kids in the movie that are in their 20s, 22, 20, whatever. And I say to her, well, if you're not my mother anymore, I'm just gonna fucking be myself. I'm gonna be myself.
Right.
Like 𝗫𝗄𝗿𝗄.
Right.
So maybe a little too much like 𝗫𝗄𝗿𝗄. I did go a little crazy.
All right.
Not in a bad way. I didn't fuck anything, and I just went out and and I was myself. I spent 11 years of our marriage. Okay, listen.
What does that mean? Flirting?
No, not flirting. No. It didn't even involve women.
Okay.
Just like going out and partying.
Right.
Listen, I spent 11 years of my marriage. The most faithful man in the whole fucking world.
Right.
You could never even imagine it. Listen, I don't know about what kind of research team you got there, but they suck. I was a fucking champion. I'm legendary. My past, the way I got things done, the way I
In other words, are you saying you used to fuck a lot of women, but when
greatest in the world, and I love every single one of them, and I'm not a kisser and teller, but yeah, I was a player. I'm gonna fuck Robin. That's how good
I know. That's great.
That's how big a player you
That's
are.
right. You already know you're going to fuck her.
That's right, Robin.
So when you met Courtney, in
It's
other words,
on.
when you met Courtney, you were just amazing because
You stopped all that.
you stopped it all, and it's hard to stop. I understand it because it is fun.
Now listen.
Right.
The way I stopped was this. I completely changed my brain. My whole relationship toward women changed. I didn't flirt anymore.
Right.
I wasn't available to anyone.
That's marriage.
I was completely committed.
That's right.
A zillion %.
I
To
understand.
the core of my being. So, we go to Ann Arbor.
Uh-oh.
And
And you become yourself.
yes, and she's not looking after me. Yeah, not only did I curb my, my cocksman attitude and behavior, but I also curbed a lot of other things about myself. I was reserved, much more reserved, and I made sure everything about, our life together that it worked. Like I worked I made everything about our thing work. I did everything I could to
Make it work.
thank you, Alex.
I was going to say, somebody end a sentence.
Yeah, right. Okay. So what?
So
David,
what happened?
I do feel like you're beating around the bush. I don't understand the real. I mean, if you were explaining this to your parents or to a best friend, what would you say? I mean, what's really going on? What are you trying to say?
One of my best friends, even though it's a one-sided best friendship.
Right. Well,
But,
I'm here for you. I adore you.
So I'm getting there.
Yeah.
So I changed myself. And now, by her also saying, I don't want to be your mother anymore, she also wants me to be myself. She wants me to be my true self.
Right.
And maybe that might not be a perfect gel for what she's looking for right now, as far as calm goes,
Right.
security, the future. Although it is. I can figure out how to be myself. And we'll get there, because we're still
Tight.
in love with each other. We're still best friends. We're still, certain rules are just...
Listen, David, I don't want to break your heart here, but let me say something.
Yeah.
She's saying all this best friend stuff and this and that. The fact is that you're separated and that, she's going to take up with some guy if she hasn't already, because I'm not really understanding the story here. I don't understand what happened. I know you have a girlfriend now that you're moving in with.
Bullshit.
Oh, that's what I
I
was
don't have a
gonna-
girlfriend. I had sex with a girl once.
Oh, this girl that's in the paper?
Yeah.
Okay. And so she's not your girlfriend?
Maybe twice.
Maybe twice. She's hot as hell. In fact, she looks like Courtney.
She does not.
Yeah, come on.
She's
She
got
just has
blue eyes
brown-
and dark hair. And
Yeah,
trust
that's
me,
it.
yes, that it did have something to do with it.
And she's wearing tight fucking pants. Like I can
She's
almost
a
see.
cute girl. She's a beautiful girl.
She's beautiful.
She's fine. She's just, I don't know if she's involved in all this nonsense or not.
Ah,
This whole world's fucked.
that's what you're
Do
saying.
you feel betrayed by her?
I don't, no.
Not by
all the
Courtney,
best.
but by this girl you had sex with.
No, all the best. This world's just so fucked up. I don't blame her for nothing.
Do
I
you
don't-
think that girl came forward and threw you under the bus, so to speak?
Doesn't even matter.
Well, why would they have pictures of her, though?
It
Right.
doesn't matter. None of that matters.
Well,
It
they
really
could get
doesn't.
pictures somewhere.
It is a new game out there, by the way. The player that used to, play
It's getting
a new
played.
game.
Now you're
There's
getting
girls
played.
that are pretty, cutthroat.
So that's what you're discovering out there in the world. Things have changed.
Yeah, you gotta. If you're gonna do nasty, you have to find a classy girl like Robin.
Right. So
That's
did
it.
something ultimately happen in Ann Arbor? Did she come to you and admit
No,
that
nothing happened in Ann
was she
Arbor,
was,
except
was
for the
Courtney
fact that
having?
I went out and I started running around and having fun, and just being myself. Being
That's how
crazy,
you wound up our
being
intern. Yeah.
JV Good Times. That's my nickname.
So do you feel that you, in your marriage of 11 years, that in a lot of ways you had to compromise who you were in order to fit Courtney's idea of what a real man should be? That after a while she started to say to you, look, you've got to behave a certain way, you can't be silly, and you can't be this and that and the other thing, and I don't like the way you're behaving. So
Not so much because she wants me to be who I am.
yeah,
She
but at
wants
the
me to
same
be the
point,
But you
my
thought-
true self.
but
Yeah.
at the
she
same
just
point,
wants to make the decision if that's the person she wants to spend the rest of her life with or not.
but at the same point in marriage therapy, she was saying to you, look, I don't like this and I don't like that, and I don't like when you behave like this in front of my friends, and you're the fun, goofy guy
Hey,
sometimes.
trust me, I say I can pick a bunch of shit out about you too
Right.
that I don't like.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
But I'm an old school guy where marriage is for life and this and that.
All right, right now.
It wasn't my idea to start with.
All right, so let me go through this chronologically. When that report came out that she was having an affair with her co-star,
This stuff kind of started happening. It did.
Did you confront her on that?
I truly don't think she ever had an affair with Brian Van Holt, who happens to be on Cougar Town every Wednesday.
Right, you are the producer.
On ABC.
Right, but seriously, when those reports came out, did you confront her about that?
Yeah.
And what did she say?
She denied it.
She did.
Yeah.
And you believe her?
I do believe her.
All right. So then,
I do believe her on that level. On emotional level, on an emotional level, I think she may have
bonded with him.
She may have seen a guy who talks. You know what I mean? Bonded
Right.
with him, yes.
Right.
You think she had an emotional friend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got an emotional friend.
Well, I think that, David.
Deeply when you put in those words, Robin.
David, wait a second. I don't understand something. So she may or may not have bonded with this guy.
Yeah.
And from your standpoint, when
She
you
did bond with him.
But you weren't
Bonded
having
with him
sex.
in a
You
way
didn't have.
that-
But
that
you didn't
she
have.
talked to a guy.
Right.
She talked to someone who's like verbal. I'm not a very verbal person.
This is what he's saying, Howard.
No, I understand. Would he get so when this guy was verbally bonding with her,
Yeah.
and she's not having sex with you for 4 months? Mm-hmm. So you've got to start thinking, wow, I'm really out. She doesn't want me. She's not only bonding with this guy, whether she's been physical with him or not is irrelevant. Who knows
Right.
what they're up to? Did you find yourself getting jealous of their relationship? Or were you just relieved because you want to go out and
Or
fuck?
were you aware?
No. I didn't want to go out and fuck. I just want to fuck my wife.
You still want to. If your wife said to you today, I want you back in my life. I just want to fuck you. I want to try again. Would you go back?
I'd say we have to fuck at night sometimes.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, because you know what? You're a young man. And guess what? You like fucking your wife.
Yes.
She can't stop having sex with you for 4 months.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't
Exactly.
stop having
She
sex
did.
with him. She stopped
absolutely
Girls
did.
can't pull
wanting to
that
have
shit
sex
on
with
a
him.
guy. You
Well-
can't pull it and But listen,
So can I sum up what I think is going on here? I think that your wife began to.
can't even hear the end of the story to sum it up.
All right,
Well,
go ahead.
there's an end to
Tell
the
you the
story.
story.
Then go ahead.
So, okay, go a little crazy in Ann Arbor, and I'm free spirit. I get a good times tattoo on my fucking ribs.
Right.
I'm being myself. I'm not, she didn't want me to have any more tattoos either.
Oh,
She gave me a motorcycle. I was like, well, then fuck it. I'm going to get a tattoo. I love tattoos.
yeah. Be yourself.
Yeah. So, through this whole process, she was very reflective of, where our relationship was.
Right.
Looking at it. After we got back, we decided to get into a trial separation.
Oh. Now, when you were at Jimmy's party were you guys trial?
No, we were tight.
You were tight. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right.
And we're still tight. Love her with
that's
all my
gonna-
heart, and she loves me with all her heart.
Brother, that's going to change so rapidly. It's going to hit you in the head. I'm telling you.
Really?
Yeah,
I
you
hope
might.
not, man.
Well,
That's what happens in the trial separation, that
yeah.
everything breaks
Well,
down?
listen, she fucking... Okay, so we get a trial separation. We have agreements with it. She knows she's not fucking me, and she's like, listen, I want you to be able to, do whatever you have to do. Essentially free to see people.
Yeah.
So she's free to see people. That's what she wanted.
Maybe.
Of course.
I don't know.
Because maybe she was fucking that guy, and
Well,
now she wants.
why do you have to
Who
put it in
knows?
those terms?
All right, go ahead. All right, I just listen. I just got to
Bad
know.
part is, even this talk is then going to fucking lead to bullshit newspaper articles that just don't fucking matter anyway.
Right.
What we're trying to do is get real with each other, get real with ourselves, understand ourselves.
But David, at the
Become
time of
better
this,
people.
But David, when you spelled out this separation, she said you can go be with whoever you want, and I'll be whoever I want.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Well, yeah, I guess
So do you think she started having sex with him?
I don't know.
You don't know.
We don't,
Well, you know what he's
part of the
saying
agreement
is-
was
Was she walking around whistling?
discreet and don't fucking... I don't want to know about it.
That's
You
what
don't
he's
wanna know
saying.
about
Yeah.
Right. You didn't
That
want to
he's
know.
trying to have a separation from his wife, but they don't need to be reading about each other's
Right.
conquests.
Right.
Right.
Okay, that's fair enough.
So yesterday,
Uh-oh.
my only conquest
Right.
became public.
Ugh.
And so we had to release the statement. I wanted to release the statement when we decided to do this.
Ah.
Because I thought it would be like, okay, we're doing this. Let's be real about it. Let's get it out there.
I understand
Since
now.
I'm going around to little clubs and stuff and flirting, people are like, what a sleazebag.
Right.
Because I'm
Right.
like the fucking flirting husband, old
Right.
guy in the club,
Right.
which isn't classy.
No.
No.
In a way, I'm glad this came out because you don't want to be that guy. You'd rather be out in
That's
the
right.
open.
Nobody wants to think of you cheating
Yeah.
on
Well, I wanted
Courtney.
to do that anyway, just because.
So do you surmise that the woman that you had your fling with, and we don't know this for true, I don't know her at all, but do you surmise that she released this information that she had slept with you, and then therefore they contacted you guys, and then you said yes, in
I think
fact?
it's irrelevant.
You don't care. All right.
Yeah, in this day and age,
Did you call this woman, the woman, your only conquest? Did you call her and say, gee, what went on here? Why did you have to come clean about this?
She texted me and said, what the fuck's going on? People are calling me all over the place.
I see. All
And
right.
I don't know. That's irrelevant.
Right, you're
The
not a
whole
detective.
fucking thing's irrelevant. The
Wow.
fact of the matter
Doesn't
is,
matter,
yes, I did
right.
sleep with this girl.
So what is the reality now? Where do you live, and who gets what? How? I mean, like,
Wait a
I don't want to
They're
get
not-
into
they're not
those
at that
details
point.
so we don't get hounded by the fucking paparazzi.
wait, say that
But
again.
I don't want to get into those details so we
Oh.
don't get hounded by
Okay.
paparazzi and all the bullshit. But the fact of the matter is we coexist still.
Well, you have a child. You have to.
Yes, we have a child.
Were you
We spend
attracted?
time with Coco, and we spend time together with Coco. I stay at the house, so sometimes our houses, we switch around.
Coco 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, my youngest was 6 when I got divorced, and let me tell you, when I told her we were getting divorced,
Oh.
she took it to hardest. She put her head in her hands, and she was
Oh,
upset.
boy.
Did you tell Coco yet?
Before all this started,
Yeah. Was it horrible?
We went and went to the beach
Mm.
and had a picnic and sat her down and explained to her that, we're grown-ups, and a lot of the time when grown-ups are growing up, they need to figure out their lives.
Right.
Sometimes that takes each other having a little space.
But now you've ruined picnics for her for the rest of her life.
Oh, no.
That's
She
the
said-
saddest.
She said,
Hey,
are you guys
David.
getting a divorce?
David, that's the saddest part, right? Doing
is
that
the saddest
discussion.
part.
Yeah, that's the
I
worst.
said, she said, are you guys getting a divorce? I was like, no, we're not getting a divorce. We're just taking some time apart to get to know ourselves each other better and get to know what we want out of our mate better.
Mhm.
I want
That's
nothing
good.
more from my wife than for her to be happy.
Right.
I want nothing more from my wife than for her to feel calm, to be able to sleep at night. If something in my genetic makeup exacerbates her, or I don't talk enough, it's not in my nature to just talk in the mundane. If that's not right for her, for a partner, for the rest of her life, I want her to find that.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to, you know, if I can't be that, I want her to be happy more than I want happiness for myself.
You know, it's funny because you seem to me like you are kind of a chatty guy. You know, you do like to talk.
I know.
But maybe she wants...
Maybe he's not having serious discussions.
Well,
Yeah, well, yeah.
You know what?
And I'm a little bit of a moody little bastard.
See, we get the good David.
It's weird. I saw this movie,
Hey,
Blue
Robin,
Valentine.
you'll get real good, David.
David, did you see? You're going to get it. Did you see this movie, Blue Valentine, yet?
I haven't yet, no.
It reminded me of you and Courtney.
Thank you.
No, it's weird. It's about a breakup of a relationship. And I said, gee, this guy reminds me of David a little bit.
Oh, God. You really thought that when you were watching it?
A little bit, yeah.
So you sensed this?
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
When I read the Inquirer article about her and the guy.
You didn't sense it. You read.
I read it. And the
Let's
reason
not
I
go
wrote...
too far into that because I truly don't think anything happened with them, and they're probably run with stories like that anyway. But I think more than anything, she, not only with him, but with some of her other friends and just in general, she started seeing aspects in men that she may be lacking in our relationship.
Do you think that some of this has to do with Jennifer Aniston dating and stuff? Do you think that looked attractive to Courtney and like, oh, wow, she's meeting all these great guys and like, you know, she's running around and having this whole life?
The editors of all these magazines will make that correlation, but no, it has nothing to do with it.
I think so, it did.
Well, how can you just say that?
Like, because I know human beings
on their same bandwagon.
No, it's because
That's exactly what, like, you know.
I know women and I know human nature.
You know women and you know human nature, but there's an individual involved here, and that doesn't necessarily fit her profile.
I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But you know what David also likes to have?
Girl. She's the greatest woman that's ever lived, and I.
Well, that's why I can't sleep with you.
For her. What?
Well, you're going to prove what a great woman you are.
Yeah, no, Robin. I got the pass.
Well, I'm sorry.
I am
but,
too.
Okay,
I think
so let
you
me
guys
just
are.
Settle it out. So we have this agreement, and this thing happens, and then it breaks loose, and I guess I did tell the whole story then.
No, you did, and I mean, listen, I don't know what exactly went down, but it sounds like, you know, you weren't getting sex. She was distancing herself from you. You weren't fitting the bill all of a sudden anymore. What used to be cute about you was annoying her.
Well, it's not necessarily that simplistic. You know, there's some emotional needs that you have in a relationship.
Nah, let me cut the bullshit.
Hold it. No. I'll tell you something,
the guy,
man.
Can I tell you something,
The guy
David?
was filling that bill.
All right, let me talk to you something. You tell Courtney for me, because she listens. This guy that's romancing her now, whoever he may be, who's putting in all this time and sitting and talking and listening.
He's not really listening?
Exactly. She could divorce you. She could marry him. And I guarantee you within 3 years, she's going to be nagging him and saying, you know what, you don't talk to me enough. You don't talk like you used to.
Listen, that's my point.
Of course.
That's my point. I'm like, baby, you're the greatest girl in the world. I'm the greatest guy in the world. You know, well, we got to stay together.
Right, you're not going to do any better.
But can you develop this ability to talk that he's got?
It's called new romance.
But I'm just saying, if he could develop this ability.
You know, we've been spending a lot of time alone with Coco, which is also a problem of ours because we never spend any time alone.
Right.
And it's been a gripe of mine. We go down to by the beach, and this is the second time we did this. Had lunch. I'm sitting there, and she's asking me about Beecher's Madhouse, which is this Arquette and Beecher's Madhouse, which I'm doing at the Roosevelt Hotel coming up. This wild, wild show with little people, monkeys, goats, contortionists, dancers. It's all going to be a crazy, mad storm.
Who was asking you about that, Coco?
Courtney.
Oh, Courtney.
She's asking me about it, and I'm giving her some answers and stuff. But I'm not talking enough. I'm just taking it in. Sometimes I get deep. So I'm sitting there. And then we go and we sit by the chairs. And Coco's running around being so cute and silly. And I say, this is the greatest day of my life.
Right.
And she says, oh, my God. Wow. I can't believe you just said that. I've been sitting here. I'm so worried that you're unhappy or you're not talking enough or this or that I was just worried about you, like you were miserable. I was like the furthest from miserable. This is the greatest day of my life.
Well, you want to know something?
Hmm.
That's an interesting story because I'm a very verbal guy. I've been working on being less verbal. In my relationship, it goes back.
Hey, blah, 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 blah.
Right, I'm every minute. It's almost like an umbilical cord. And Beth is actually a quiet person.
Yeah.
She only talks when she's ready to talk. And I came to appreciate that. It's not a lot of babble. I needed this umbilical cord between the two of us where every minute I'm like, she's not happy, she's not talking, she's not talking. Right. And the thing is that I came to realize that's who she is, and I can appreciate that. Who needs somebody yapping every 2 fucking seconds about nothing?
Right.
See, Courtney will come to appreciate that the thing she thinks she's looking for might not actually be the thing.
Well, that's what we're in this trial separation for. Hopefully it works out. I want to.
You know what it could be?
Work out.
It could be as simple as you've been together 11 years.
Yeah.
She's got sexual fantasies. You got sexual fantasies. And maybe maybe it's just you're sick of each other.
Again, women aren't like men. Stop with the comparisons that women have these sexual fantasies.
They
if
do.
she's doing that,
Bullshit.
it's more of an emotional thing than it is a sexual thing.
Well, what's he going to do? Sit and yap to her all day? The guy's fucking exhausted.
No, but she probably has to vent.
Please still have sex with me. I'll yap at her. But don't pull the...
Well, I liked it. I got to tell you, I was moping around yesterday when I heard the news. I got Beth came down and said, "I got news for you." I was in the middle of a chess game. I said, "It's going to have to wait." I'm in the middle of beating an 11-year-old. So
he was in his glory.
Yeah. So anyway, so I said, "What is it? What is it?" She goes, "Well, some friends of yours are separating." I said, "Who is it?" And then I named someone, and it wasn't them. I didn't think of David and Courtney. And then
no, you got the eye on somebody else you think is in trouble.
Yeah, in 2 seconds. I'm waiting for the next announcement. But anyway, I said, "Who is it?"
I think Gary and Mary are straight.
Yeah, I think they're going to be all right.
They're cool.
They're going to be all right.
Well, so all of a sudden, she tells me the news. And I go, "Oh, that sucks." I like those two together. That was fun when we were playing the drums, and everyone.
As soon as he starts hanging out with a couple, that's almost the kiss of death.
Yeah, same with Sarah and Jimmy. That was it. Boom, over. I just,
I know that hurt me too.
I'm sorry to hear it. How was it like?
But,
what was it like?
Sorry, because we're just both going through a figuring our lives out place.
You don't think she's had new cock?
What?
You don't think she's had like a new penis in her?
I don't know. See, I'm trying to be really honest, so I would hope she would be too.
Yeah. What was it like for you getting?
Denies it, so.
After 11 years, what was it like getting a new vagina? Was it awesome?
Well, it wasn't my sex with Courtney is kind of it's scheduled to a certain degree.
Right.
And it's methodical to a certain degree.
And this was spontaneous.
So full of love.
Right.
It's so beautifully passionate, but not in a like a
wild news
drop-in loads kind of way.
Yeah, right. Women got to understand this too in a marriage. I mean, I can tell you from a guy's point of view, that's the most exciting thing to a guy when, it's not so fucking rote. It's just got to be a little bit fun. Put on a fucking outfit, walk into the room and show me your ass or something. Dude, don't just lay there.
Yeah, but every time we have ever had sex, it's been incredibly loving.
He didn't say she was just laying
beautiful.
there.
No, but you know what I mean.
It
was routine.
It was scheduled.
Then it gets tricky.
Yeah. Sometimes you need pure, hot, unloving sex. It's...
So my sexual activity, my sexual encounters were maybe made me feel pretty manly. You know what I mean?
Right. I know. And listen, you're also a guy who has a lot of options. And she's got options too.
But he wasn't stepping out. He was staying.
I wasn't stepping out.
I'll bet you in the
calling.
Can I ask you something?
Calling. I was the most fucking faithful man in my entire relationship.
Yeah, the newspaper.
I don't want the fucking papers to start saying I'm a cheater.
Right.
That's the last thing. I'm doing everything in my being to not be a cheater.
And I don't think
way, in a fucking real life way. I'm trying to be as honest as I can.
I got to tell you, I read the paper and I said to myself, wait a second. I am sure that this guy's been separated for a while and he finally acted out.
Well, that's what I said. How could he immediately have a girlfriend?
Yeah, well, I'm saying you knew that with 4 months of not having sex, you wanted to go out and have sex and your wife wasn't giving you any. And you were separated.
Part of the terms of our separation that I was allowed to
That was
meet other
already
people, and
spelled
so
out.
she. You know what I
Right.
mean? I mean, if
I
I
understand.
want her to find the fucking guy. If I'm not the right guy in the world for her, please go find him. So that's my point. That's why I called.
Right.
I didn't cheat.
You doing all right?
I'm doing all right. It's fucking rough, man.
Yeah.
Breaks my heart. You know. And
Now, you
she's
see, I want to
heartbroken,
race
too.
out there
She's
and help
heartbroken,
him.
too. It's not like just me, but
Well, are you going to be devastated if you find out she's having sex with someone else?
no. I mean, I want her to be happy. If that brings her happiness, if she meets somebody that makes her happier than me, that's all I want for her. I wish it was just us, and we just sort of
Figured it out.
figured it out.
You're a good guy, man.
Thanks, buddy. So are you.
I hope she doesn't put out a sex tape with some
Oh,
other guy.
man.
That would be
Sex
awful.
tape might be a problem.
Sex tape would drive you some new guy.
Yeah, new guy sex tape.
Who you got your eye on, man? I'm trying to think who'd be a good matchup with you.
Oh, no.
After-
Not me. What are you talking about?
he's going to fuck you, and then he's on a mad tear.
Then I don't want him.
Come on, Robin, you wouldn't be my booty
I already
call?
just ruined it for you.
That would be so much fun. We could just laugh. Fucking laugh.
Do me a
Hey, you
favor.
want me to
Fucking
lick
laughing
your
at the
ass?
same time. We'd be like, ah! This is the best.
Wait, Robin wants to say something to you, David.
Hey, you want me to lick your ass?
Hey,
Oh.
thank you, Robin. You don't have to
Fuck
do
my
that.
tight little pussy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Robin.
Robin's fun.
I mean, come on. Let's keep
I don't
it
know
real.
who that girl
Never
is.
mind him, Robin. Give me some.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
I'll
Hey,
bring some coffee over. We'll get busy.
hey, do me a picture. Do me a favor. Can you text Robin a picture of your cock?
I will.
Like Brett
Text her,
Favre.
I'll send her a picture.
4
Hey,
inches
that's
is
a whole new
fine.
world out there, this texting pictures.
That's right.
Yeah.
I need
Trying
a
to learn
cock.
the language.
Hey, listen, man.
But, hey, and in my defense, I didn't go out and fuck everything in the fucking world.
Right.
All right.
It's one girl,
Right.
and
And it was after you were separated, and then
You've
part
been
of the.
separated.
all the
for a
best
while.
for her. You know what I mean?
You will never see that girl again, will you?
I may run into her, but I'm never gonna do anything with her again.
Because you feel that this was a betrayal in a way.
I don't. That's beside the point. That doesn't even really matter.
You're not going to do anything like beg Courtney to get back with you, though, are you?
I've been begging Courtney to get back with me.
Wow.
You know, and she's conflicted too. But we're
I
going
think in a
through
way,
this period
I
of
think-
time to figure out ourselves and what we need out of life and how we want to approach the future.
You know what? I'm thinking in a way I'm a little bit responsible. When we were at Jimmy's, and
I
like
think she was
Courtney,
taken by you. You talk so
she
much.
was like, I talk a lot, and I was asking Courtney all kinds of questions and stuff, and I think she kind of fell in love with me
A little bit.
a little bit, and
so.
she was like, "Wow, he's everything David isn't." Look
I
at
went a little gay that night myself.
yeah, I'm
I was
telling you.
like, wow, maybe I'm gay.
No, I'm telling
I
you.
was so fucking cool.
No, I think she wanted it, and
Maybe so.
I told Beth afterwards. I said, I think Courtney wanted it, but David came over and cock-blocked. Hey, would you date Drew Barrymore?
I love Drew. She's the greatest.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Such a
maybe.
sweetheart.
Wouldn't it be great if you started fucking Jennifer Aniston? That would be.
Oh, my
Come on,
God.
you're going
Dude.
exactly where these tabloids probably will go.
Dude, that would be fucking awesome.
No, it would be horrible.
No, that would kill Courtney.
That's what
No,
I'm saying.
I don't
How
want
could
to kill
you do
Courtney. I don't want
Have you ever been attracted to her in that way?
to.
Oh, shit.
You don't understand. When I got married and when I made a commitment, I turned all of the way I interacted with women around. That's
Listen to
why
me.
when this shit happened, it fucked me up because I go out and now I'm looking at girls.
You want to go down? You want to go down in history?
I want to go down on Robin. What?
You should. This is what you ought to do. Go out with Jennifer Aniston for a while and dump her for Angelina Jolie,
Oh, my God.
and then dump her for and then 𝗛𝗵cie 𝗪𝗏.
You are just, you're a
what I do.
hardcore kind of guy.
I'm not looking to stir tabloid dreams up.
You got to He's got to fuck every one of the friends.
Yeah, even Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Not Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Matt LeBlanc.
Matt LeBlanc.
Hey, I'll fuck Matt Damon. I love Matt Damon. I'll fuck him just for his philanthropy.
So crazy. Like,
Onebyone.com. X.com.
You should fuck that monkey Schwimmer used to have.
X1.com.
Hey, you know, it's so sad. Like Scream was where Courtney and David met.
I know.
Yeah.
Then they got married on Scream 2. Then they had the kid on Scream 3.
Yeah.
And now they're divorcing on Scream 4.
No, we got married.
That's a Hollywood
in Scream.
story.
That's
We got
beautiful.
married in Scream 3.
Oh, you did?
We had a kid by Scream 4. Yeah.
Okay.
And we're separated right now. We're not divorcing. We're figuring our lives out. Hopefully,
I don't think you come
we'll
back
work it
from
all
this.
out. You don't see high hopes for it?
I have
No.
my fingers crossed for you.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to
Don't
happen.
cross them too tightly till.
My guess is Courtney's
Rendezvous.
out the door already. Like she's emotionally with some guy, and I don't like the sound of this. But you know what? David's going to be just fine.
I'm gonna be just fine. Of course,
How are you going to split all the money up?
Oh man,
We got to start working
Yeah,
on
they
that.
have
Doesn't
businesses
matter.
together.
I'll live on the street.
No,
Oh.
you won't. Dude,
Yeah,
I don't want to
well.
hear you talk like that. In fact, you're going to call me off the air.
Actually,
Don't worry
yeah, don't
about
say
it.
that because Courtney will get a
That's the
recording.
least of our worries.
Yeah, you'll play. Hey, he said he'd live on the street.
She'll take that deal.
What is it, Gary?
I got to ask David a question. First of all, I want to say to David that, you know, as a dad and stuff, I really feel bad for you, and I'm sorry.
Think so.
There's like now all these reports are coming out, and so I just got to ask you. There's a report that says that I guess Courtney was on the set of her show, and that there was a night where she didn't come home, where the limo went to pick her up, and somebody came out and said, you know, she's you can go, we don't need you tonight, and that she just didn't come home for a night. Is that true?
No.
Sounds like it's
Not
true.
I feel bad for
There were nights around that time where she was hanging out a lot. You know.
Well, the article says that the dude from Cougar Town is the one that came out, the guy, and said, you know, we don't need she can send the car home. But that's
Get out.
Bullshit.
Nah, it's all right.
That's
you know.
fucking bullshit.
No, it's all the way it's supposed to be. Whatever happens, happens.
You
Were
got-
you
As long as we all try to be the most honest, best people we can be. That's all we can fucking do. And everyone out there should start trying that.
right.
Honesty. King of all honesty, Howard Stern.
Well, today you are.
You are, buddy.
We both are. Well, you know what, man? Here's the way I look at it. For 11 incredible fucking years, you fucked this chick in her prime.
Oh,
You had
stop it.
kids.
Kids are free.
You had
You
a
are
kid.
So bad.
You think
Hey,
you're
come
making
on.
you think you're making her
look,
feel better?
Of course I
I'm
am.
not about that.
Listen to me. I'm cheering this guy up, Robin. This has nothing to do. You wouldn't understand this.
You are putting him under.
No. Robin, listen to me. I'm talking to him man to man as if we're not on the radio.
All right, so this is how guys talk
This
to
is
each
how
other.
guys talk. Listen to me.
You're comforting him.
Let's sum it up. You got a good career. You're banging great broad. Now, you know, she can get older. And
What's that got to do with it?
I'm cheering him up.
Oh, you're terrible.
I love older, by the way.
Me too. Hey,
I
I would
love it.
bang your wife
No,
hard.
She's got more issues with age than I do.
Listen to me. Exactly. So here's the way we got to look at it. The best women lie ahead. That's how we got to look at it.
Well, you know what? The best of everything lies ahead.
Now you can bang Hayden Panettiere.
No, she's my homegirl, and she's dating my dear friend.
Oh,
How
you
long?
know her.
How long you think that's going to last?
Oh, I hope forever. They're the best. 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱 is the heavyweight champion
She's
of the world.
dating him?
Badass.
Hey, Miley
Oh, my
Cyrus.
God.
Miley Cyrus turns 18 in a month.
And get her.
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
That chick's on fire.
It makes me feel like going and throwing up. Not that she's not a sweet, beautiful girl, but
Who are you fantasizing about? Let's say you could have any woman now on the planet. Now that you're newly single, you know, you're sort of separated. It's part of the agreement that you can go be with a woman. I know Robin is one of the women. But
no,
who are
this
you
is the
fantasizing?
difference. I'm not looking to fall in love with anyone. That's
No,
why
no,
I
no.
slept with a girl that's just a girl that I slept with.
Right.
I'm not looking to fall in love with anybody. I'm not.
Robin, are you going to be able to deal with that when he fucks
No,
you?
that's why I can't be with him.
Hey, Robin, come on. Everyone needs love.
Hey, isn't Emma Roberts in Scream 4?
Yeah.
Is she too young?
Yeah.
How old is she?
12.
Like 20, 19 or something. That's
Hey,
not
one
my
of the-
thing.
One of the fans feels bad for you, wants to cheer you up.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
Hold on here.
Yucko?
Hello, high pitch?
Hey, David Arquette. How are you?
Hi, Paige. How are you?
Hey, David, I feel sorry for you, and I want to go out with you and party. You want to go out and party? Pick up some girls?
Let's go out and party.
You should go party with High Pitch.
Come on, David. Dude, you'll have so much fun.
I'll fucking stick a napkin in my ass and we'll paint the town red.
Come on, David, let's do it. When you gonna be in New York?
You want to get crazy, David? This is it.
Yeah, you'll get literally crazy. Hey, David, by the way, do you know Ben Harper?
He's my best buddy. We have a clothing company proper together.
That's right.
He's getting a divorce too.
I know.
From Laura Dern.
What is this, an epidemic?
You two are going to tear up the town.
Nah, it's not about that.
All right. Listen, man, I'm sorry to hear this. I really, truly am. And
yeah, don't be sorry. We're still working it out. We still love each other. We're still, like...
All right, yeah, I hope so, you know. Figures. I finally start hanging out with you guys, and you break up.
Would you not hang out with
yeah,
happy couples?
you hang out more, and then she's definitely going to go just wild.
I'm sorry, David. I don't know where you're living right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's in Courtney's head. I hear what's in your head. I think you're heartbroken. I think you really would like to get back with your wife.
Heartbroken too.
I understand.
She loves me too, and we're being very sweet and kind to each other.
And I met her for a brief couple of hours, and she seems like a doll. And man, I hope you can get back together.
Me too.
All right, brother.
Hey,
come see
you
us soon.
I love you too.
We love you.
All right.
And you know what Robin needs?
No, stop.
Come on, Robin. Let's have a good time.
All right.
I need a cock.
All right, Rob. You don't have to be so... Okay.
4 inches is fine.
All right. Bye,
Send me
David.
your email, Robin. Oh, I think I might have your...
We have each other's email.
I might have to send it. Will you not share it with the world?
I will not.
Nice. I'm going to chub myself up.
Okay. Now you can do me.
You must have been beaten off like crazy during your last couple of months of marriage there, huh?
I swear. I'm like... I'm raw.
Poor guy. Who were you thinking about when you were beaten off? Maybe that's a good place to go.
No. Nobody.
All right. All right, brother. Feel good and
I was thinking, fuck me, Raven. I love you guys.
Hang in there, man. Seriously. And
I'm hanging in there.
If you need to talk to anyone in a serious way, call me.
Thanks, pal.
All right. Later.
See you guys.
Bye.
Maybe you should call Courtney. That's what she's looking for. A serious
I'm telling
conversation.
you, when I was out there at Jimmy's house, I think I ruined their marriage.
You talked to her.
I was talking to her in such a deep way that she realized that she needed something more. It's more of a connection. And I actually believe that.
You're going to stick with that story.
That's how fucking warped I am. He's such a nice guy, David Arquette, right?
Absolutely. But, I don't know what it's like to live with him.
It's great.
You haven't done that.
You think he's for real that he says he wants to fuck you? Or is he just saying that?
I don't know.
Do you want to? I mean, he's a nice-looking guy.
When he's sitting here and I'm looking at him, he's a really good-looking guy.
So why not? Have a fun... Yeah, listen, he's obviously not ready for marriage. I mean, if you're looking for a serious relationship, but if he's a handsome guy and he's in great shape...
It just have to be right. I don't just sit around going, yeah, I'll fuck you.
Right.
That's not me.
No. You do have something of a friendship. Should be enough. Should be enough to get you going. You could drop dead during that marathon. I'd say go for it.
Go for it
That's
now.
right. Do it on stage and have a charity fundraiser. Well, there you have it. David Arquette, Courtney Cox, famous Hollywood.
I feel bad.
Yeah, me too.
Exclusive.
There you heard the full story. David gave it to you. To sum up, he basically says that this story came out a little prematurely. They've been separated for a while. It came out when the public became aware that he was banging some chick. He didn't want to make it look like he was doing something behind his wife's back. That, in fact, this was part of their agreement.
They were forced into making this public. It's been going on for a while.
Right. So I certainly understand that. When I was separated, we were separated for quite some time, actually, and we kept it quiet. We did. So I was going to say, what is he out of his mind thinking he could keep a separation like that quiet? But I had the same exact experience. And so he says he still loves his wife. They've told their daughter some sort of picnic. Nothing like a
That's
good
what I
picnic.
say. You take your daughter to the beach for a picnic and then lower the boom on her. You ruin picnics for the rest of her life.
I just went in my kid's room and told her I wasn't going to take her on a picnic.
Now every time she sees that picnic basket, bad news is coming.
She's going to have a fucking breakdown. Picnics are very, very difficult for me. My father took me on a picnic.
Don't take me on a picnic, please.
And wrecked my life. But anyway, to sum it up, that yes, in fact, he is free to go fuck. He says he's going to fuck Robin. I don't know if that's for real or not, but let's find out. And best of luck with that, Robin.
Well, I mean, I have to consent to this, don't I?
Well, I guess.
don't get a choice.
I guess so. Yesterday, I had my friend Heidi and Derek come down here.
His 5-year-old friend.
Yesterday, I had my friend Heidi and her son come in here. And I had written 3 notes. I called once and I wrote 2 emails about I want their name on the list downstairs.
And it was.
They came in, their names weren't on the list.
Howard, I promise you.
They were not. They had, in fact, she was in a panic. She had to text Beth, and then Beth got in touch.
I promise you that.
They weren't.
But I'm telling you that I had Jason put them on and Tracy double-checked it. The names were on the list.
They got here and they couldn't get upstairs. Dude. My point is, there's something wrong with our system.
No, the names were on the list. They were in the system.
They did. When they got to the door, they said, hi. She said, my name's Heidi. My name is on the list. And the guy goes, your name is not on the list. So I'm just saying, there's something wrong with our system.
I don't understand because Jason put their name on the list, which he promised you.
No, I know.
And then I spoke to Ronnie.
We double-checked it.
But she couldn't get up.
First thing yesterday morning.
Ask her. I want you to interview her.
Hold on. If Beth would have called them down, they wouldn't have taken Beth's word for it. If her name wasn't in the system, Jason would have had to put her name in the system again.
No, Beth had to call up to us and tell us.
Talk to who?
I don't know. She talked to somebody. I'm telling. All I'm saying is, there's something wrong with our system.
We need to look at this off the air because I can tell you, Beth would have had to talk to me or Jason or Ronnie, and she didn't talk to any of us.
All I know is, because Gary always criticizes me that I repeat myself like 300 times and that I think he doesn't understand. But there's something wrong because these people could not get upstairs, Robin. I'm telling you. She's not making it up.
Okay, so Jason just told me. They called up and they said she's not on the list.
Right.
And Jason said she absolutely positively is on the list. And they go, oh, there she is. Well, they do that all the time, by the way.
But here's my point.
But that's them down there.
But so okay. We know that this happens all the time. It's them down there. Who do I have to fucking get to straighten this out? In other words, that shouldn't be satisfactory to you.
So the people who run the building, that's who hires the security down there. They're the responsible party.
Okay, let's assume the security down there, they're insane.
In other words,
let's assume, Gary, listen to me. Let's assume they're really bad at this. Let's go with that assumption, since it's happened to more than just one person.
Right.
So putting a name on a list is not enough. So we can either stick our head in the sand and say, well, gee, I hope Heidi gets up here. Because, who knows? They're probably just going to say, well, her name's on the list, but it's not on the list, and then they don't get it. How can we get it so that the system works?
We can complain to the building.
Well, why are we not doing that? Meaning you.
Well, we do. I mean, but we do. Listen,
go knock on 𝗦𝗵ici𝗄𝗿𝗍's door and say, Mel, how do you get guests up here when you have this fucking guy who gave him $40 billion to buy because they were going bankrupt? How did that guy get up here?
In fact, Jason's explanation is that the person couldn't.
You said it happens all the time. Why would you accept that?
The person couldn't see it in the system, and then they did. Meaning we had to name it.
So let's assume this happens all the time.
Well, it doesn't happen all the time.
You said it happens all the time.
It happens.
It
happens very rarely.
Now it happens very rarely. He says it happens all the time. You say it happens
very rarely. That I know. All
right. Well, Gary knows of more times.
No, because I do. Because a lot of times I'll have people who are coming up for a tour, and they'll go, "My name isn't on the list," and I'll go, "Yes, it is," and they'll go, and then they'll find it.
Okay. This has got to stop. I know we're only here 2 more months, but even in the 2 months, let's say some guest is coming up, or a friend of mine is coming up. How can I be sure? Here I'm completely paranoid and emotionally a wreck that I have to write 3 memos. Beth even writes me a memo the night before. Remember, Heidi's coming up, and I send you the note and everything. I mean, I'm obviously concerned that they're not going to get up. The reason I'm so concerned is because people sometimes tell me they can't get up. How are you going to address this? Are you going to hide your head in the sand?
No, I'll go talk to Tim, and we'll talk to Mel.
But I don't know. Talk to Mel. But 𝗦𝗵ici𝗄𝗿𝗍 told me personally he's going to solve any problem I have.
We're not the only people this happens to, and it probably does happen to Mel.
I don't care who else it happens to.
I got a simple solution.
What is it?
For the show stuff, when I'm here, all I have to do, when Gary knows somebody's coming up, like your friend or whatever, okay, All they do, you give them my cell phone number, they call me, I get down and meet them before they even get here.
How come he's got an answer? That should have been solved 4 years ago.
Well, it doesn't happen every day.
If it happens more than once, it's a problem for me.
I understand.
So I had egg on my face yesterday.
I'm sorry, Howard.
And I've sent 3 memos.
But
Howard,
you understand, the memos that you sent to me...
Ronnie's got the solution.
We're all dealt with accordingly.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were.
They couldn't get up.
A name was put in the system.
Gary, they couldn't get up the steps.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. The system is useless.
Well, no, they did get up the
name
steps.
was in the system. So what? It doesn't work.
But
it's not reliable.
They did get up.
You got to find a way to make
Right, they did get up.
Yeah, because she refused to turn around, and she had Beth's text message. If she didn't have Beth's text message, she couldn't get up. The guy told her, go home. That's it. He wasn't calling up here.
Well, I don't know that he said go home.
No, he said, I can't let you up. What was she going to do? She didn't have your number. She didn't have Ronnie's number.
I will go to Tim, and I will go to the head of the company.
Ah, that's what I want. And I want Ronnie's solution put into place immediately. Any guest of mine and any guest of this show has Ronnie's number, and they will call him before they come in so that Ronnie will meet them and escort them upstairs. You just told me, and this is remarkable, that the system is not reliable, and you've accepted it. I don't accept it. We need a solution. No more sleeping. I want this taken care of.
Look, Gary came to me yesterday morning. He said to me, make sure...
Doesn't matter if they're on the list. I'm learning now.
No, but he told me at 6 in the morning.
Doesn't matter.
And I was waiting for her at the elevator when she came up.
Telling somebody
we
their
didn't
name
know
is,
that she couldn't get up.
Telling anyone that their name is on the list is useless, I'm learning.
Well, it's not useless.
I've learned this in 1 second. It's useless if it's not reliable. If the people downstairs are in over their head because they can't read a list, the woman's name isn't that complicated.
I got another idea also. They come in about 8 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
So all our guests, we have a list of all our guests that are coming in.
Go ahead.
8 o'clock, I could go down there and speak to them at the desk, have them pull up the computer, make sure everybody's name is in.
No good.
Everybody's name was in.
They don't know how to read down there. Let's assume they're all illiterate. They probably are. Most people are in over their heads in their job. There are very few people who can function properly. If your job is sitting there reading a fucking list, chances are you don't even know how to read. That's the biggest challenge in your life, reading that goddamn list. So now we know let's say someone down there is incompetent. So let's assume they're incompetent. What are we going to do to circumvent them? Don't accept that this is okay. No wonder I sit at home, Robin, and I write. Oh, this is what I spend my day on. I go, make sure my friends can get in. That's 2 weeks ago. Then the night before, Beth goes, are you sure they're going to be able to get up? I go, I'm writing Gary now. Make sure they can get up. Both, stop telling me over and over. I got it. I'm learning that this list is meaningless. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Well, it's not meaningless. It doesn't work some of the time.
Listen, what was your IQ? 121, right?
That's right.
You're a bright guy. Handle this.
He's
got a good idea?
Thank God my IQ wasn't 101.
You're not kidding, because I'd have to blow you right out the door. I got hope for you.
It would be like you're fucking retarded. You're a 101.
I don't understand how a guy with a 121 IQ hears that sometimes people can't get up. As you say, it happens frequently.
It happens enough of the time to be an issue.
The first time it happens, you go, I got to find out why my system doesn't work. And then you find out the guy downstairs can't read the list. So you know what you do? You say, let's take him out of the mix. We'll handle it ourselves. I got Ronnie, the limo driver. He's got a great idea. 121 IQ, you should be able to figure that out. I guarantee you your IQ is higher than mine, and I can figure that out. I'm a big dummy, and I can figure it out. Hold it, Brad Pitt's on the phone. Yes, Brad, what is it?
Hey, what's up, Howard? I've been waiting outside since yesterday.
Trying to get in, right?
Richard.
I called Gary's office. I just heard snoring. He was supposed to put me on the list.
Yeah, I heard that you said you were trying to get up here to talk about how you can't stand Angelina Jolie anymore.
Oh, I was going to reveal all kinds of crazy stuff, but I want to surprise you yesterday.
Yeah, all right.
Forgive me, man. What the hell?
Another lame recycled bit by an anorexic.
I'll bet you that Gary's book signings will go smoothly. I know there's a lot of excitement with the book signings. I know that. I hear a lot of planning going on, and I guarantee you'll be able to get there. Make sure my guests can get up here before you plan anything more with a book signing. Book signing second. Number one, how do people get in the building? It's ridiculous that I got to sweat bullets.
Are you listening, Gary?
Yeah, stupid.
Brad, thank you for calling in. I apologize.
And please keep trying to come up. We'd love to interview you.
What do you want to say to Gary?
I got to get back to fucking Angelina. Gary, get your shit together, man. Come on.
Thanks, Brad.
All right, love you.
Brad Pitt. Would have loved to have interviewed you.
And we've never had him on the show.
He was downstairs for 2 days trying to get in. His name was on the list, though. So it's not... everyone around here it's not my fault. The name was on the list. Well, it is your fault. It's your fault. Because you know this. You know that people have trouble getting up. Please, take care of this.
I'll take care
You're
of
my
it.
guy. And I know you're planning book promotion. I
I'm not
get an
planning
email
anything.
every day. Gary wants to be on Rosie. They want to simulcast Rosie with Gary. And I hear it all. I'm excited for your book. But first, #1 priority, this. No book until this is straightened out.
Understood.
I never want to hear again that my guest couldn't get up here. Thank you. You're dismissed. I've spoken. Simple. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you for that suggestion. Brilliant. I don't know if he's got a 121 IQ. All these guys with high IQs, I can't get anybody to think.
They're so busy sitting around resting on their laurels.
You know, when you're that smart...
They don't use it.
I got a question, Robin.
Why waste a 121 IQ on him?
Robin, have you ever had a guest that couldn't get up here?
No.
Never.
No.
Shocking.
He's trying to trick you with that IQ of his.
No, I'm just trying to say, what did she do about it? I'm surprised Robin's never...
No, you're my producer. Don't worry about her. That's not her job. You're the producer. You want her job? Robin, go out there and be the producer, and he'll read the news. Not the news, Wolf. Gary, your job is to make sure people can get upstairs. You're my right hand. And right now, my right hand is broken and in a cast. Make it whole. I need him on top. I tell you, I went nuts last night. I almost called him at home last night.
Really?
Yeah. I was going to say, Gary, I had to write you 3 memos to get these people's name on the list, and then I'm finding out that the list is meaningless. It's not my fault. Not my fault because their name was on the list, Howard. They can't read the list downstairs. Oh, I see. So we're going to leave it at that? Potluck? Spin the wheel of roulette? I mean, it's so simple. This guy's my right hand. And my right hand is busy picking his nose.
His right hand is always occupied.
Robin, where's my right hand? It's in my nose.
It's knuckle deep.
Knuckle deep. There you go. Oh, Kate Beckinsale is on the phone. Miss Beckinsale, hi.
Hello, Howard. How are you?
I'm fine, love.
I wanted to come up yesterday and get naked for you, and I called Gary 𝗛𝗵𝗿𝗱, and he put me on hold. He said he had to run and get black and white cookies, and I guess he forgot to put my name on the list.
Right. All right. Well, no, I think he put your name on the list, but he knows that the guy downstairs has trouble reading it.
Those book signings got his head all fucked up.
I think those book signings are going to go smooth as silk. I hear him planning in there like a military operation.
Well, what's more important, Howard?
No, the book signings, evidently.
Well, I was going to come and get naked, show you my muff and my breasts.
And then put it on Howard TV. We would have had 500 million subscribers.
Oh, it would have been great. I was going to let Richard and Sal rub my buttocks. It was going to be great.
Are you downstairs with Brad Pitt?
I'm there. Yeah, me and Brad are down here. We're having a party. We'd love to come and see you.
All right, thank you.
Love you, Howard.
Love you.
Goodbye.
Kate Beckinsale and Brad Pitt calling.
Trying to get up here.
Yeah. He tells me it's not his fault. I said, what do you mean it's not your fault? The guys downstairs, they when they get the list, they can't read it.
But why did he ask me if I ever had trouble?
Who knows? He's got a much higher IQ than both of us.
We can't figure out.
Because if you had trouble and never reported it, you'd be as guilty as me.
Huh? Oh, I see.
In other words,
just trying to drag me into your
So
web.
let's say she's...
Yeah, when the spotlight's on you, I'll take my fucking mother.
So let's say she's as dopey as you. What does that prove? That's not her job to worry about.
Because we're all responsible.
You're responsible. I wrote you 3 emails about this.
I did what I was supposed to do. But I understand.
But Gary, how many times is it not going to work before you say, maybe this system doesn't work? Maybe we can't rely on the people downstairs.
Suppose we had Miss Brad Pitt.
How do we know that wasn't Brad Pitt on the phone? It sounded like Richard, but it could have been. Anyway, I have a lot more to talk about. I didn't get to it today. I'm sorry. We were very busy. Am I guest free tomorrow? Because I need time to talk about things.
Not even a little. We're
wow.
2 guests a day. I told you this is a crazy week. That's why I need you to do those plugs. In fact, we had 2 guests today, and one of them canceled.
Who was the one that canceled?
Dr. Drew.
Dr. Dre canceled?
No, Dr. Drew has to reschedule till later on. But we have
Dr. Drew, you think he'll be able to get up here?
Well, so we have 2 guests tomorrow and 2 guests on Thursday.
Oh, all right. Well, all right. I'm going to hit the air running tomorrow at 6 a.m.
In fact, actually, we have 2 guests on Thursday and a contest.
Wow.
Then I'm staying home.
It's a super busy day.
All right. How's everything with the book going?
I don't know.
You all set?
I'm not scheduling that shit.
No?
I'm not. I mean, they tell me what I'm doing, and I just say yes.
Yeah, it's all set?
I'm
Good.
not scheduling anything. I'm not. It's
You got a big plan involved? You're going to hit a lot of different places?
Yes, I'm going to be doing. I'm
Good.
getting a lot of
So
places.
you'll be even busier. See if you can carve out a little time to straighten out the guest situation, so that people can get upstairs.
work.
All right. Thank you. Don't mean to interrupt. He's so busy arguing with Ross back in his office about his book signings. He's busy.
It wasn't arguing about the book signing. It was arguing. That was a client, a paying client of Sirius that pays our fucking salary. Howard.
That's who pays your salary?
It's mine.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know who pays
All right.
yours.
All right. Thank you. The subscribers pay mine.
Well, so do the advertisers.
To a degree. Gary had time to see Jackass 3D, but no time to straighten out.
Saturday night, I must have been out of my mind.
Well, you know what? I wouldn't go home on Saturdays till I have this straightened out. It's ridiculous. You should be up at night going, oh, my God, I don't think the guests can get in. Sometimes they can't. Remember when Bon Jovi came here and he was going to do me a favor and he couldn't get up?
Again, I had nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with it because you're not prepared.
No,
you're expecting the people downstairs to be competent.
I was not involved in the Bon Jovi thing in any way. I
All right.
called, set it up, and so I...
Well, you should have learned from it. You've won... sorry.
Nobody's won anything.
Nobody's won. I've won nothing. Somebody give me a prize. Did you peck on those keys one at a time when you wrote your book? Did you really?
Yeah.
Did you write on a computer?
Some of it, yeah.
And you pecked away like that?
Yeah.
All right.
That's when you really learn to type, is when you're...
He hasn't learned.
No, he's not going to.
With his high IQ, he still can't type. Pecking away. He turned off the camera. I can't watch him. He must have started typing that book back in 1988, because the way he types.
He couldn't have typed much. He must have written it out in longhand.
They call, where's the C? Me, ba, where's the hyphen? Boff. Buoy. B-O-O. I wonder if I spell it with an E-Y or a Y. E-Y. Where's the E? I just had it a minute ago. That's a book in itself.
Me and my mother.
There should be a writing of it, just the camera on him typing.
Ampersand.
Still writing over there, Gary?
Sure.
Me and my mother.
Quotation marks.
Loved, yes.
Unquotation mark.
Can you find the unquotation mark?
It's right next to the ampersand and the backslash.
No way he could have typed that book. I don't understand why they don't put the keyboard in alphabetical order. All the letters are scrambled.
What is a QWERTY?
I can spell QWERTY very fast.
They call me QWERTY.
No, your name is Baba Booey.
Oh, QWERTY is faster.
Every word in your book is QWERTY.
And then I QWERTY down to QWERTY. And I grew up in QWERTYville. The end.
Uh-oh.
QWERTY.
Everything is coming out in caps. Where's that button where you can make small letters, Mo?
I must have hit the cap lock.
Oh, I see. You got to hold this thing down, and then it makes a capital.
That's ironic because I have caps and I can't find caps.
Yes, you do have caps. What chapter are you on now, Gary? There he is, working on his book.
Jesus.
The TV guys just put Sal up. He's got the Gary mask on. You'll see it on TV tonight.
That's too fast.
He's picking his nose. Now he's eating the keyboard and banging the keyboard into his head.
Governor. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How you doing today?
They even get you up to film at this hour?
They do.
Jeez, I'd ask for more money if I were you.
I try.
I'd get a raise.
So how you doing this morning?
I'm hanging in there. Where do they want me, in here?
Yeah, right in here.
Okay.
So what's on the agenda for today?
I don't know. Talk to Howard. Howard leads, I follow. No, I'm sure we'll talk. You know, we never know where the conversation will take us, or at least I don't. And but I imagine we'll talk a little bit about the TV show, I hope.
Second season, right?
Yeah, second season, 8 more, starts Friday night.
Awesome, all right.
Start off right down the road from Howard, Plum Island.
Really?
Yeah, first one's Plum Island.
Awesome.
So I better warn Howard about what goes on there. He better watch so he knows what goes on there.
Bring in Jesse Ventura. Bet you this guy, I'd like to go down to Mexico with him and just sort of hang.
He's invited you.
He was coming out to my house, but I wasn't there that weekend.
Oh, you left?
No, I didn't leave. I was going to have him out to the house. He called me, said, let's party. I bet you dig Crosby, Stills, and Nash, right?
Sure.
Of course. You fucking sitting out there in Mexico, right?
Yes.
Chilling.
Long time gone. How you been?
When a guy doesn't call you governor, when you're on TV, I'm talking about, I found out that U.S. Representative Connie Mack was on TV with you, and I think on the Larry King show.
Yeah.
And he disrespected you. And I understand. You served as governor of Minnesota. You served admirably. You did the best you could, whether someone agrees with you or not.
Yep.
Out of respect, we always call a former governor governor.
Well, I don't mind it if you don't, Howard, and I don't mind it if other people don't. But when he's a person, another elected official,
right,
that's what bothered me.
Right.
Because here's another, I don't care if a civilian calls me Jesse or the regular people, anything like that. But when an elected government official doesn't give you your title, that's why I threw it back on him like that. I says, you call me governor.
It's almost like our old wrestling move. He's going to diminish you a little bit. He's going to knock you down a few pegs. You're no governor. You're Jesse.
Well, that was sort of the problem you had as governor.
Oh, yeah, very much so. I was the only, when I ran for governor, I was the only candidate that had his private sector job put in front of his name.
Is your marshal? Oh, well, they
no. I
you.
was always former pro wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
Now, yet I had been a mayor.
Right.
4 years earlier.
Yeah.
Now, why wasn't I this is politics. Why wasn't I former mayor Jesse Ventura?
It's the same thing I was just saying to Robin. I don't know if you know about this. David Arquette and Courtney Cox getting a divorce.
I was listening to it.
Yeah. And the odd thing is, if he had come on the Oprah Winfrey show and given that same interview, they'd say Oprah's a wonderful interviewer, David was candid, he was honest, this and that. It's all a matter of perception. Because you were a wrestler, oh, God forbid, you were a wrestler, you couldn't have been a good governor, you couldn't have been a legitimate mayor. Now, Linda McMahon is running for office.
Yep.
And that's the biggest rap against her.
Now, Gary,
she was with the WWE.
Well, Gary is a guy who lives in Connecticut. He gets to actually vote.
Sure.
I've endorsed Linda McMahon. I don't know anything about her. I don't know who she is. I don't know a thing. But the other guy lied about his service in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Liars cannot be elected. You got to immediately not vote for a guy. Not only that, he was concerned with the Sirius XM merger. He wanted to prevent it, this guy. So he's off my list.
Okay.
All right. Where do you stand on Linda McMahon, and what do we know about this broad?
Well, first of all, you should look at pro wrestling. I mean, she called me when she was going to run, and told me. And I've warned her. I said, you sure you want to do this? And she said, why? And I said, well, because if you have any skeletons at all, they're going to be exposed.
Right.
And the problem that I've had with the WWE for 30 years, Howard, is that they've been getting away with murder on taxes. They call their wrestlers self-employed, so they don't have to pay Social Security, and the wrestler has to pay 15% self-employment tax. Now, how are they self-employed when you're signed exclusively?
Right.
You can't work for nobody else.
It's a monopoly.
Yeah. They tell you when and where you'll work. They tell you who you'll work. They can totally control your life.
And you're an independent contractor.
And yet they call you an independent contractor. How has the government allowed them to get away with that for 35 to 40 years.
And didn't you have a problem in terms of unionizing?
Oh, yeah, I tried to unionize and virtually almost lost my job.
So I think what you're saying is, when you had this conversation with Linda McMahon, who's now running for Senate,
yeah,
did you say to her, you are people who get away with not paying taxes?
No, I didn't say that at all.
You weren't confrontational?
No. All I told her is, are you sure you want to do this? Because if you've done anything, it's going to come to light.
And what did she say to you when you said that?
Oh, I'm fine. They never believe it will.
And it does.
And it does.
What was the worst part of running for governor? What did they unearth about you?
Nothing, because I came out beforehand and said, "Yep, I've smoked pot.
Right.
Yep, I've done this. I've done that." See, if you do it before you run, then they're defenseless.
And you're free.
You've admitted it.
You're liberated.
The only thing they never caught on, Howard, I'll admit it to you today.
Yeah.
There was one thing in my background that I was amazed they never dug up.
Coke?
No.
Lewds?
No.
Hash?
No. It had nothing to do with drugs. Nothing to do with drugs.
He has a black child.
You have a black child?
No, not a black child
You're
either.
A pimp?
No,
you used your shoe on a woman and forced her to work for you?
I used to be third in command of the Mongols Motorcycle Club of California.
That's a big deal.
And
thank God.
What did you do as a motorcycle club member?
I couldn't imagine what this thing was. I thought maybe he was gay. I don't know.
No. I was an outlaw biker.
It's a sex
right. No, that's right.
I was an outlaw biker at one point, and I did that right when I came out of the service. It seemed like the right thing to do to make the transition.
Did you do anything illegal while you were
as a matter of fact, they shielded me. Because I actually rode with them while I was still in the Navy. I used to leave the base and put my colors on.
Wow.
And they shielded me. Whenever it was time, when they'd talk about anything, they would send me out to watch the bikes. That way I had no knowledge.
Right.
I couldn't be a co-conspirator because I didn't know anything.
Why are they so nice to you?
Because most of them are most of them are former veterans.
Oh.
A lot of them are former vets.
Although, how did you morally deal with that if you knew something was going on that was perhaps questionable?
I didn't.
Well, just because you were standing outside. So what did you think? Everyone was just kind of riding their bikes around, hanging out.
Yeah.
And how did they get money?
Well, you pay dues.
Right.
Each member pays dues to the club and all that stuff. So, and actually, in my day, everybody had jobs.
Oh, yeah?
Right.
You worked, and then you were a biker at night or on the weekends, usually, because you had to go to work, during the week.
But you knew eventually that they did some illegal things.
Absolutely. That was the reason I left them, because I knew that when law enforcement goes after a bike club, they'll start at the top and work their way down.
It sounds to me.
And I was third in command at the time. And so I was third on the list.
It sounds to me that, getting back to Linda McMahon for one more second.
Yeah.
It sounds to me like you're not endorsing her because you do not agree with what they're doing in running the WWE.
Well, I've always disagreed with that. There's no benefits. There's no retirement. They're called self-employed. It's a big scam when it comes to that. But no, that isn't the reason. The reason is because she's a Republican. I won't support a Republican or a Democrat.
Only independent candidates. Will you support a Tea Party candidate?
No.
Why?
Because I find the Tea Party to be a fraud.
How so?
Well, they're supposed to stand up for the Constitution, and yet, amazingly, they came onto the scene right when Barack Obama was elected.
Where were they during Bush?
Where were they when Bush was violating the Constitution? Where were they when our Fourth Amendment was turned into shambles, illegal search and seizure? Where were they when they banned habeas corpus?
They didn't take to the streets.
They didn't do anything. And they're all orchestrated out of Dick Armey, a Republican from Texas.
So you think this is just another Republican versus Democrat kind of thing? There's no real change going on?
No, I think it's within the Republican Party trying to get the Republican Party to even go farther right.
Right. So you're not excited about any of this?
Oh, no, not a bit.
I think people are like you. They're fed up with how I was saying earlier, I was going over my taxes. And I couldn't believe how much money I'm paying and how little you get for it.
Oh, yeah.
You're angry with the waste. It's like a cliche, right? Everyone says, I'm angry with the waste in government. But it really is wasteful.
Yep.
You see a report every week in the New York Times about some other bullshit thing they're putting money into,
right? Well, and I think we have the right to know what our money is being spent on.
Right. Now, how do we get that under control?
You can't.
What are we going to do?
And I can twist it to my TV show, which is why I'm here.
The conspiracy theories.
Yeah. Well, I deal mainly with the government, Howard, and the things I deal with in looking into the government, you can't get an answer. They won't talk to you. They won't on certain issues, and they're spending our money. So I have a right to know what they spend it on.
So doesn't it make sense in some bizarre way to throw out every incumbent
and
say, fuck you, I don't care. I don't even care if it's some lunatic who practices witchcraft. I'm going to put you in office just because you're not an incumbent, and we're going to teach them a lesson.
Well, that's a good idea, but I have a better idea.
Go ahead. What do we do?
The new position I take, I do not support the third party movement anymore.
Right.
And I don't because I realize that the system is so corrupt. The Democrats and Republicans have created such a corrupt system that any third party, if they're going to compete, is going to have to corrupt themselves.
Right.
Well, you've already got a two-headed monster. Why would you want a three-headed one?
Right.
I now advocate this. I advocate for the abolishment of all political parties. Turn them into political action committees. When you go in to vote, there should just be a name. There should not be a party designation underneath it.
Don't we end up with the same nudniks, except they just don't have a party?
You might, but the case being is right now, when you walk in to vote, Howard, you can be stupid and say, well, I like what Republicans do, so I vote Republican, 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 Republican.
There's no real looking at the man.
You're voting the party, not the person.
Right.
And if you eliminate the party on the ballot, then you as a voter have to educate yourself. What does John Smith stand for?
Why?
What does Bill Jones stand for?
Aren't there some politicians who genuinely want to get this under control and spend responsibly?
No.
There aren't. There's no one.
They are completely controlled by the parties.
Is Jerry Brown a breath of fresh air? He's been around forever, but isn't he sort of like an honest guy who just wants to reduce the...
I don't think you can be in government that long and be honest.
There's no way to keep getting
There's
elected.
no way that it eventually, the system is so corrupt, Howard, that the longer you're in it, you will become corrupted.
Was the system so corrupt that, in a sense, even the good things you wanted to do, you were unable to do because you can't fight these other guys?
Well, I'm the most powerful man in America. You know why?
Because you don't live in America.
No.
Why?
I live here. Well, you name me one other person, Howard, that can get the Democrats to jump in bed with the Republicans to oppose you.
Well, that's true. You did that.
I did that. No one else in the country can accomplish that.
The one thing they were united on.
The
one thing they united on was getting rid of you.
Getting rid of me.
They didn't like it.
Well, they have their game and they have control of it, and they're not about to relinquish that control.
So even you yourself, as an honest man who had a good agenda, couldn't get the agenda through because government is like a barge. It's like a big barge that can't be moved. It's impossible to move it.
Well, you can move it, but about an inch.
An inch.
About an inch.
Did you move it an inch?
Oh, yeah. I tried to get unicameral, one house. Why do states need two houses? It actually violates the Constitution. It's supposed to be one person, one vote, but it's one person, two votes because you have two representatives.
Someone told me they're looking at you to run for vice president with them. Is it Ron Paul or?
Oh, that's just a big list that they keep out there with Ron Paul of who would make the best candidate to run with him.
Let's say Ron Paul runs.
Yep.
He says to you, Governor, I need you as my vice president. Let's take a shot at this thing. Let's get it all together. Are you in or you out?
I'd have to think about it seriously, and I would have to have Ron Paul quit the Republicans and run as a complete independent because I wouldn't put my name with any Republican or Democrat.
Let's say he says, listen.
If he says, I quit the Republican Party, will you run with me for president as VP? I would give it its due consideration.
You would?
Yeah.
You're ready to jump back in?
What about if he said...
You just asked me. He hasn't asked yet.
Would you give up your TV show that is now in its second season? Would you be willing to walk away from your hit television show, The Conspiracy Show?
Yeah, because I may walk from it anyway.
Oh, is that right?
Why?
Well, you never.
Oh, you know what? You're a maniac. You know that?
Well, I only
that
do.
now a problem?
No. I only do things for
wrong
about 4 years, and then I get bored and I move on.
Okay.
The Governor Jesse Ventura is on conspiracy theory on True TV.
In fact, our first show will deal directly with you, Howard.
How is that?
Well,
small penises?
No.
Conspiracy
Aliens?
No.
I'm a robot?
You live not far from our first one, which is Plum Island.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And what's still going on there?
How come I don't know where I live? Where's this Plum Island?
Plum Island's right on the end of Long Island.
Okay.
It's a government biological testing place.
Uh-oh.
I knew this is why I look this way.
The history of Plum Island's very interesting. The godfather of Plum Island was a Nazi.
Oh, wow.
His name was Erich Traub, and he was directly under Himmler in the SS.
No kidding.
Yeah, and at the end of World War II, there was this massive grab for the Nazi scientists. Like we got Werner von Braun, who was the godfather to our space program, which was good.
Right.
We also got Erich Traub, who probably should have stood trial at Nuremberg.
Right.
But we brought him here and made him the godfather of Plum Island. You want to know his expertise?
Yeah.
What?
His expertise was biological warfare, infecting mosquitoes and ticks with biological agents that you could turn loose on any country or people.
Are you saying that Lyme disease? You are?
What? Well,
what are you saying?
Lyme disease.
Bed bugs too. Those bastard Nazis.
No, Lyme disease.
Stink
The
bugs.
first recorded case of Lyme disease in history was from Lyme, Connecticut, which is right across the water.
You know what? You're a genius.
I'm not a genius. I
You
just
figured
follow
it out.
leads.
You're telling me that goddamn Nazis came over to Plum Island
And created Lyme disease.
created Lyme disease.
They very well could have, yes.
They fed it to the ticks.
West Nile, too.
West Nile virus.
Yeah.
So
Because
they're
that's
still
what they
doing
do out
it.
there.
I believe it.
Now think of this, Howard. Here you got this biological testing place on Plum Island, right at the end of Long Island. 75 miles north is Boston, 75 miles south is New York City. This is in the most populated area of the United States, and you're going to be fucking around with stuff like this?
Right. Right, and you don't know what you're fucking around with because you don't know the implications. And who knows
And
what
that
else is
comes
going
from
out there.
taxpayers' money, too.
Yes.
That's supported by that.
And we're not allowed to know what they do with it. We're not allowed that the godfather... Well, we can know the godfather of Plum Island was a Nazi.
And the irony of it is that they're busy creating these things and they're unleashing it on their own people.
Well,
we
not
didn't even get to use it in a war.
Not intentionally. If they lose the electricity out there, the things they keep it in don't function then. And well, they had to, at one point they had to kill all the animals on Plum Island
Because they were probably carrying Lyme disease.
Foot and mouth.
Foot and mouth disease.
Yeah,
I have
just,
that.
You know,
Yeah.
stick your foot in your mouth. There you
my
go.
foot in the mouth all the time. You know,
And here's a good one, Howard.
Yeah.
We're doing JFK this year. Murder of Kennedy.
Did you go to shoot the episode of JFK and you went to the Eternal Flame and they arrested you?
No.
That's
No.
what I heard.
No. What
Why
happened?
would they arrest him there?
No, what happened?
should arrest him here.
What happened was, I think, even worse. We attempted to go through proper channels to go in front of Kennedy's Eternal Flame to end the show with me simply standing in front of the Eternal Flame with my head bowed looking at it. And we went through the channels. It's Arlington's run by the U.S. Army, and the guy's name, I think, was or something like that. He denied me in a written letter stating they didn't appreciate the content of my show.
What didn't they appreciate? The fact that you think there's a conspiracy theory behind the Kennedy assassination?
Yeah.
They don't like that.
Then, therefore,
I'm the
And what difference does that make?
He doesn't know.
I mean, they denied me. I'm a Navy veteran. I'm a mayor. I'm a governor. And John Kennedy was a Navy man. John Kennedy actually created the Navy SEALs in 1962. He's the creator of my unit.
You are so...
And they would not allow me to stand there, and they even said, because we don't like the content of your show. Here's the dangerous thing, Howard. Why is a government employee allowed to insert his opinion into policy?
That's my point.
Right.
It's
Then
freedom
they
of
also
speech.
lied because in the letter they said it required approval from the Kennedy family. We contacted the Kennedy family and they didn't know what they were talking
Right.
about. They said, we have nothing to do
So
with
did you ever
Arlington.
get the shot?
Yeah, we went there and it was the classic case of compartmentalization. The security guys on the ground didn't know nothing about it, so they cleared everybody out of the way.
They helped you.
They helped me.
It's true. You should just go and do it.
Oh, we did.
That's
we
it.
thought the hell with them. We'll just go do it and see what happens.
Were you nervous during it? Or?
Not at all.
No, you're not
If I
afraid.
would have been arrested...
That would have been good for the show.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially going to pay tribute to my president.
I noticed that you are wearing your U.S. Navy SEALs sweatshirt today.
It's a t-shirt.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
I thought it was a sweatshirt. You know what it
Yeah.
is? He's very muscular.
Yeah, not anymore.
No, I see. You're in good shape. You're a big guy. I should be as big as you.
You are. You're taller than I am.
I bet your penis is 3 times the size of mine.
I don't know.
I bet you're. I bet you're 9 inches.
But
you are, aren't you? Son of a bitch. Look at you. You're 50 times the man I am. What's it like to be a real man and have a 9-inch penis? Talk about that.
Howard, tell me.
How is it? You're a real man. That
has nothing to do with nothing.
You can kill guys.
So can you.
You have killed.
So can you.
No, I can't.
Sure.
I'm a big pussy.
Nah.
Robin can beat me up.
I don't believe that for a minute, Howard.
I think
that you're a tough guy in disguise. You're one of them guys you got to worry about.
No.
Yeah.
Unfortunately not. When you say you're 9 inches, is that from the balls or from the shaft? Just the shaft. Be honest for once. Stop lying.
What I'll do with you, Howard, is this.
I knocked over Fred's guitar. Fred, I got to buy you a new one.
Right. Howard, I want to be like David Arquette, though, today.
Yeah, go ahead. Be honest.
I want to confess to you, Howard, that I celebrated my 35th wedding anniversary this year.
And how did you? And why is that such a big confession?
Well, how many people can say that?
Not many.
Any bumps along the road?
Yeah, come on. Did you cheat along the road?
Never.
Never?
Never.
You haven't had sex with someone new in 35 years. To give people that secret.
Not that I can remember.
Give the secret. Give the secret. Seriously, that's admirable.
The secret is simple.
Go ahead.
And my wife is listening because she wanted to hear today's show.
Yes.
And she'll kill me when I get home. Maybe.
Go ahead. Say it.
But
this would be good for David to hear and Courtney. Go ahead.
Why would I leave the best sex I've ever had?
So is that really true?
Yeah.
I thought the secret was a lot of porn, but I didn't realize that she was the best sex you ever had. When do you say the best sex you ever had?
She's the best.
What does that mean? Is it because it's so loving, or is it because it's so raunchy?
Both, everything.
She does it all. She gives everything to you.
Yeah, we do to each other.
Are there things you want to do to her that she will not allow?
No.
Hold it. Isn't there sometimes you feel you want more, and she's like, I don't go that.
No, I'm wore out by then, Howard.
When you say worn out, when you say it's the best, what is best sex to you? Is it very physical? Because you're a physical man. You were a wrestler. You're
not necessarily. It can be many different ways. That's how you keep it good.
Is there talk during it, or do you keep quiet?
Can be.
There can be.
Sure.
You say dirty things to her.
Maybe.
Really?
Oh, my God. The governor's saying dirty things?
Oh, he's an animal. That's why he can't be the governor.
Robin, the governor was a frog man before he was governor.
What type of dirty things do you say to your wife? You don't say 30 words, do you?
I love you, honey.
No, come on. Do you ever say, like... Do you ever say, like, vagina? Oh, do you ever say pussy or give me some pussy or something like that? I mean, do you ever get crazy like that?
No.
You don't?
No.
You embarrassed to admit that?
Howard, do you think I get embarrassed at anything?
Nothing.
Yeah.
So there's no filthy...
I will suffer embarrassment only not to embarrass my wife.
But you have to say to her, like, I'm going to fuck you like a Nazi biologist. Or like, I'm going to pretend we're on Plum Island.
I've never said that, Howard. No, I've never said
let's go to Plum Island and I'm going to experiment with this.
Let's go to Plum Island. I'll experiment on you.
I'm going to Plum Island.
Usually with us, it's the opposite, though. It's her going at me.
I know I'm kidding around a little bit.
I know.
But I'm really serious. Like, what is it that makes great sex? You know, some women just kind of lay
compatibility. I think, I think that if you're, that's where I always laugh. Like I heard a sexist guy the other day talking about how you never marry the stripper or you never do this to that. Well, what would you marry then? Some maudlin woman that you have?
Who
sex is such a huge part of marriage.
It's so huge.
If you're not sexually compatible, you're certainly the marriage is not going to survive.
You know, you're so smart. I love you.
He wants to marry you.
I wish you'd have sex with me. You're absolutely right. Sex is a huge part of marriage.
Yes.
Because really, what separates a friendship from a romance?
Right.
It's sexual.
Sex.
And so, it's like a guy, like some guys will come up to me and say, my wife doesn't blow me. She doesn't like to blow me. She doesn't like to blow me. And it's true. I mean, you like to get blown, right? And your wife says, hey, my husband likes it. I love him. I'm going to do it. But let me ask you a question, Governor. I'm being frank. This is a sex question because you know everything.
I don't know.
Let's say you like going down on your wife.
Yeah.
It's something that gets you off.
Yeah.
But she doesn't like the way you do it or whatever it is, or it's not her thing. So should you back off? Or should you say to her, honey, this is something I need to do to you?
I think you should back off. Back off. Yeah.
Because why?
Because, again, sex is something between two people, not one person. Right. And I find that to be good sexually is to have the idea of how do I term this? Your partner's pleasure comes first.
Right.
Not yours. I know I'll get mine.
You're
so I prefer to be the type who would worry about her. Because I know myself.
You're very evolved.
Well, I believe in evolution.
I believe you're evolved. Do you hear what the guy's saying?
I'm very impressed.
I'm impressed with you. I can't believe I'm impressed with you, but I am.
Well, Howard, the one thing I'm going to do, though, and it won't be this winter.
Yes.
But next summer, you've been promising me the Hamptons.
Yes. In fact,
no,
the governor
I'm
called...
going to show up.
Good.
And
Do it.
You're not going to know it.
Fine. I would like that.
All right.
The governor, an impromptu drop-in.
The governor was around this summer, and we were going to hang, and I was really excited about it, but I really did have something going on. So
Yeah.
I was saying, hey, you ran it, but you weren't, and so it was, you know.
No, but this I'm going to do. I've made it a life mission now.
And you
that
know
I
what
am
we're gonna
going
do?
to surprise Howard
Good.
in his home.
I want to be with you. I don't care. That's fine with me. Good. And you know what we're going to do together? We're going to play guitar, we're going to eat, we're going to drink, and then we're going to
Well,
write.
we can't drink.
You don't drink?
I can't.
Why?
I'm on blood thinners for life.
Oh, come on.
No.
You could have a drink.
No. When you're on blood
Bullshit.
thinners, no, you
With
can't
me,
do
you
it.
drink.
You can't do it.
What are we going to do? Smoke weed?
Could do that.
I don't like it. I don't do that. I don't play that game.
Well,
See, now you
don't
two are
drink.
incompatible.
See, we can't
We're
hang out.
incompatible.
No, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to rent a boat. We're going to go over to that plum fucking island with those Nazis.
Raid the island.
And we're going to go see what's doing those mosquitoes.
Well, if you watch the show Friday, you'll see what'll happen to you, what happened to me. I'm under Homeland Security surveillance now, and I was tailed by the Coast Guard.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you and I are getting on a boat. We're going to have a picnic there, and we're going to kill things.
You're going by yourself. I don't want to set foot on the place.
Is your Navy SEALs training so good that would you match it against, like, I know guys who do this 𝗦𝗁cie𝗄𝗿𝗍. Is your Navy SEALs training, like, could you kill a 𝗦𝗁cie𝗄𝗍 guy in hand-to-hand combat?
Easy.
Easily.
No, not in hand-to-hand combat.
Oh, would you just take a gun and shoot him?
Exactly.
Well, yeah.
No,
okay,
no.
that-
When I was in first phase of SEAL training, one of the trainees asked Chief Instructor Moy, when do we get hand-to-hand combat, Instructor Moy? You know what I remember his response like yesterday. You know what he said?
What did he say?
He turned and looked at us and said, with a Stoner machine gun, no one should ever get that close.
He's right.
That's right.
So, in other
We're
words...
gunfighters. We're not hand-to-hand combat,
But you do have
man.
to know some hand-to-hand combat. I mean, when you would...
Yeah, 1 ounce of trigger strength.
No, when you were on a mission and you were wearing the
green
wetsuit,
faces and the painted faces.
and let's
did
say
all-
you're swimming and you get up on the
Yeah,
island.
you have this picture of them swimming with a knife in their teeth, right?
Yeah, and we can't use a silencer. Right there. We have to take someone out.
Yeah.
Let's say I have to snap their neck real quick.
You'd
Can you
use
do
a
that?
silencer.
Oh, you would use a silencer?
Sure, absolutely. Hush puppy.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
So you never
Why would you want to soil yourself?
So you never have to kill someone hand to hand.
Well, I suppose there could be occasion for it, but not you. We carry so much armament. Why would you bother?
God, I wish I was there with you during the war. We could have fucked some people up, huh, man?
I was going to say, with this gun policy, you might have been able to handle
I think I
it.
could handle a gun. I mean, that seems pretty easy. I mean, wow, we could have fucked some. We would have had fun over there, huh?
Well,
me and you. You know how many ears I would have had on my necklace?
You
know?
believe all that crap?
What, the ear necklace?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I would have. And I'd be wearing it right now. If I knew you were coming in and we were both serving together, we'd be wearing our ear necklaces together.
Oh,
I believe you
brother.
have an ear necklace. That's
Oh,
the secret
no.
you're keeping
Oh,
from.
no.
That's why you can't run for vice president.
No, but I will tell you, in my autobiography, Howard, I did something that I don't think anyone else has ever done.
What's that?
Had a personal conversation with Fred?
No, I right before I deployed overseas on my first deployment, I was single then. I was 19, and a friend of mine told me about those houses they have in Nevada.
Oh.
And I thought, that's a good place to go before you deploy.
Sure, why not?
And so I went there, Howard, and I think I'm the only one in history that went there. And she paid me.
You're saying you went to a legal whorehouse?
In Nevada.
Why did you have to go to a legal whorehouse?
Because I'd never seen one.
Right. So you said, okay, I'll go to the one that's legitimate.
Yeah.
You went there.
Yeah.
You banged this woman so hard that she paid you.
No, she did it before.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Well, they come out and line up, and you pick the one you want.
Is it because you were a serviceman?
And they take you back to where they do their business, and no.
She said, you're so good, I'm going to pay you.
She ended up tricking $10.
No kidding?
Yeah.
What a cosman.
No, that had nothing to do with it. I just finished 𝗪𝗄𝗿𝗄, and we'd been shooting the Stoner machine gun a lot.
Yeah.
And it's belted, same as an M16, except belted, not magazine fed.
Yeah.
And I had put together casings, about 17 feet of it, and I was wearing it for a belt. And when I walked back there, she looked at me and said, I want that belt. And she said, I said, well, make me an offer. And she said, how about a trick and $10? And I had 18 more feet at the barracks, so I just
so
pulled
you made
it out
some money.
And handed her the belt. And
how was it being with a hooker? Was it satisfying to you?
Sure.
She was hot?
At 19, you don't know any difference.
Yeah. How many times did you bang her?
Huh?
Just the once?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, well, then I went to 2 others.
And then you went off to war?
Yeah.
Look at you.
And I got yelled at for that. When I wrote that in my autobiography, the press ripped me apart over that. I guess they felt, Howard, that before I deployed, I should have gone to church.
Yeah, right.
You know, that I should have had quiet time and all this when you're 19 years old. And
that's like this Make-A-Wish Foundation we were talking about. It's a good cause, but get these kids laid before they die. Don't they take them over to Disneyland. That's where I want to be. Didn't 𝗪𝗄𝗿𝗍 say that? Listen to me.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you. I'll tell you why. You got the show now.
Yep, second
season. A lot of people didn't think it would last.
Yep.
They said, what is this conspiracy theory thing?
How many conspiracies are there?
Right.
Apparently there are tons.
There's a lot of them. And
Area 51 is at least 50 shows.
Getting back to your money issue, Howard, I'm offended over the fact that my government does things with my money and won't tell me what they do with it.
That's right. What's going on really in Afghanistan? Why are we still there? Is there money involved?
No, oh yeah.
Because it doesn't seem like there's anything over there we want.
I know why we're there. It was in the paper a month ago.
What was it?
Lithium.
Lithium? You mean that shit they give that guy, the lead singer of Nirvana?
No, the mineral lithium. There was a story a month ago saying they just discovered this massive mineral wealth in Afghanistan. Like what? Some guy was on patrol and tripped over it. Some Marines over there on patrol and hey, what do we got here? Lithium. We better report this.
You mean lithium is a battery substance?
Lithium. They claim it's $1 trillion worth, the vein, and we'll need that for every cell phone. Every computer, and soon to be electric cars. That's why we're there, Howard. It has nothing to do Osama bin Laden, the Taliban. That's all red herring bullshit.
Well,
we're
Vietnam
there.
was a money issue too, right?
Sure, we're there to get the mineral wealth. The key to U.S. policy
is wealth.
No, is corporate. Any country that doesn't accept corporate becomes our enemy. All right, case in point. You got China. They're communist. You got Cuba, who's communist. We love China. We can't get enough of China. Why? Because China welcomes our corporations.
Right.
Fidel kicked them out.
Right.
Why do we hate 𝗪𝗪𝗄𝗏 in Venezuela? Why is he demonized here? Go see Oliver Stone's documentary on him if you want to see about who 𝗪𝗪𝗄𝗏 is.
Because
he kicked out Exxon. He nationalized their oil and said, the people of Venezuela should benefit from this natural resource we sell. Booted out Exxon. That's why we hate Hugo. That's why we attempt to assassinate him. Coup d'etats.
So
anybody that bucks the corporate power of this country will face our military.
So in Afghanistan right now, there's enough lithium to make every cell phone, to make every electric car, and then some.
Yep.
Look at you.
They said that it could be worth $1 trillion, they said. At the amount of lithium.
Now, did they already know that, or they kept looking until there was some reason to be in Afghanistan?
Well, I'll put it to you this way, Robin. I always wondered why in the 80s the Russians went in there.
Mm-hmm.
I was mystified over that. Why did the Russians, Afghanistan, who'd ever even heard of the place?
Why would they care?
Who cares?
Why would they care? Well, that tells me they knew as far back as then that there was mineral wealth there, and that's what they're going to get.
You like any of these Glenn Beck, O'Reilly, like any of these Fox News guys? Or you?
I'm banned. They won't even have me on.
Why?
Because they can't intimidate me. They rule on intimidation, and they know that they can't intimidate me.
They interrupt you and try to bully you a bit, and you're...
And I can't be. They can't do that to me, so now they simply won't have me on.
I see.
And plus, I deal with these conspiracies which Fox thinks is totally ridiculous.
Why? There's no such thing as a conspiracy.
They yell at the government and distrust the government at everything except these conspiracies. How dare you question 9/11? Right. How dare you? By the way, we do another show on 9/11.
Yes.
This time focusing on the Pentagon.
Yeah.
I speak to a girl on there, a sergeant, former sergeant in the Army, who was right in the room that the alleged plane crashed into.
Right.
She actually walked out the hole and was rescued out on the lawn. She has vivid memories of everything. That's why she has psychological help today. And she said, I do not recall in my vivid memories of seeing anything that indicated a plane had crashed. She thought a bomb had exploded. There was no debris. Where was the debris?
So in other words, you're saying that you're not saying who's behind it. You don't know. You know, some people think it's our own government. You're not saying any of that. You're saying there's no way it was a plane.
Well, I'm saying that pilots told me that the plane couldn't do what they're saying this plane did.
Right.
And I said to the pilot, I said, well, that's your opinion? He said, I'm not giving you an opinion. I'm giving you facts right from the NTSB, the exact data they've given out. They said if you follow their data, the plane would have gone like 200 feet over the top of the Pentagon.
Hey, by the way.
Let me ask you something, though. Did somebody die in that alleged plane?
I don't know.
I mean, wouldn't there have been a list of...
Captain Burlingame was the pilot of the alleged Pentagon plane. This guy's a former Top Gun. His friend said he wouldn't give his plane up to nobody. And yet the guy who supposedly did this flying job got denied renting a Cessna because he was incapable of flying it. And this plane, according to data, all aircraft have red lines, just like cars. This plane supposedly went 200 over its red line on 3 different occasions. Like the pilot said, that's impossible.
One last thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got to give some advice to this maniac running for governor here in New York, Palladino.
Yeah, I've heard about him.
Don't you, when you run for office, isn't the first lesson, and since you've run successfully for governor, you got to bring as many people as you can into the tent. In other words, you've got to turn on a big constituency in order to get elected. He's making comments about gays and their lifestyle, then he takes it back, and then this and that, the other thing. He's got to bring people together. What is he worried about the gays when he's got to worry about a budget?
Well, first of all, I can't go to that because I didn't run that way. I ran completely honest and said what I felt. Yes. On everything, and I didn't hide things, and I didn't say, okay, I got to say this in front of this group, otherwise I'll alienate them, or I have to say that in front of that group. I just was myself and told what I believed in and allowed the people to make that decision.
All right, fair enough. So, Palladino, do whatever you have to do.
Well, I disagree with him.
Right. But you like his honesty, at least.
Well,
you know what you get.
Is it honesty?
Yeah,
Who knows?
if you're going, I'd rather have him be honest about how he feels than to bullshit me.
Right. Okay, fair enough.
I would rather have the honesty, then I can make a decision. Do I agree with this guy? Absolutely not. I'll vote for this guy. But if he's not telling the truth, then you don't know what you're getting.
Will you address the conspiracy, I guess it's a conspiracy theory, about Obama's birth certificate? I mean, so many people are talking about this. I believe President Obama is a citizen of the United States, yet it seems to be lingering out there. Why don't you address that and clear that up?
Because I have no interest in it.
It's bullshit.
Yeah, I have no interest in that at all. I mean, he was born in Hawaii. That makes him a citizen. I mean, the United States Constitution says if you're born within the country, you're an automatic citizen.
Yeah, so that wouldn't even make your show. It says, okay, good.
No, I have no interest in that.
Jesse Ventura, of course, the governor, the mayor, Jesse Ventura, and now the host of Conspiracy Theory with Jesse Ventura on True TV. You are the best.
Oh, I don't know about that, Howard.
You're the man.
But I have fun. And like I said, I'm going to come visit you next summer.
Good. I want to see that. And
you will see.
I know you're saying it in a threatening way. Like you're just going to appear and chop me up.
No, but not that at all. But just remember what I told Hannity.
What?
I told Hannity. I said, remember something, Hannity. You got to sleep sometime.
Would you mind submarining up through my pool? By the way, my mother's a big fan of yours. She wants to have phone sex with you. Would you talk to her for a second and turn around a little bit? She's a big fan of yours. Yes, Mom.
Give it to me.
That's not your mom.
It's the governor. What is that?
Give me your horse cock.
Oh, they mother. She's a character and a half.
Parting the hairs.
You're parting the hairs? Listen,
That's right.
She's turned on by you.
I just need you to give it to me now.
You know what it is? You talked about your wife and the great sex that you have with her, and I think my mother got a little whacked out.
Well, I don't know.
That's right.
That's right. What is it, Dan? Go ahead. You're on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, I just wanted to say, Howard, how come you don't challenge him on anything? And I just want to say, hey, Jesse, if you don't like this country, why don't you get the fuck out of here, man?
Well, first of all, it's because. Oh, fine.
You're a wrestler. You're no friggin' governor. You don't like this country. You never have.
Oh, really?
Like the country?
And when did you serve your country, pal?
Mano, sério. Ô, Leidson, se for o Xbox... Ai, mano, eu nem sei qual Xbox que dá, entendeu? Deu tempo sim, Rodrigo. Valeu, viu? Tem uma parada que me desestabiliza isso aí. Tô aqui jogando de boa, mano. Eu tô aqui jogando de boa, velho. E aí, Marcelo, boa noite. Valeu pelo like, viu? Ô, Leidson, eu acho que dá pra jogar no Xbox, sim. Deu certo, Rodrigo. Muito obrigada. Tem que configurar aqui o negócio da NVIDIA. E daí eu consigo capturar. Não sei se é aqui. Mas deixa eu ver. Ah, eu não lembro onde é. Aqui. Oxê. Não é possível, né, velho? Ô, Leidson, é só tu pesquisar na loja do teu videogame aí que tem. Você pesquisa o Warzone, ele é de graça. Não precisa pagar nada. Química, você falou, não entendi porra nenhuma.
gente tá indo pra batalha. Se equipa e espera.
É o Warzone, Leidson. É. Pois é, né? Esse cachorro doido. Deve ter sido a paçoca.
Todas as estações, tá liberado.
Sim, Leite, ele me abandonou. Ele não joga mais comigo.
Isso que é equipe de verdade. Tá confirmado. A gente já pode ir. Se equipem e peguem os paraquedas.
A Bragaminha passou.
Warzone. Vai ter muito inimigo lá. É bom ficar de olho bem aberto.
Vejo vocês do outro lado. Battle Royale. Tem gás perto
É, e você tá com vontade de fazer xixi? Vai fazer xixi? Ah, tá. Velho, eu não queria ter morrido pra ele, mas... Esquece. Eu não vou botar minha câmera agora não, Leidson. Porra, primeiro um loadout mesmo. Agora esquece, né? O cara já caiu lá, pegou.
Bora caçar o
Fala da puta. Meu amor, se enrola na toalha pra você não ficar com frio. O cara vai ficar marcando ali. Olha lá, ó. Ele lá. Ai, ai, ai.
Gás se movendo.
Já passou aqui já. No teu pé? Foi aqui.
Tá peladona.
Você que tá peladona. Dela? E aí, Bruninho? Valeu pelo like. Onde que era a caixa mesmo? Ali, né? Ali. Esqueceu só o principal. Só o que eu ia colocar, né? Foi no travesseiro? Cara, do nada, tá fechada ali a porta? E por que que vai lá no quarto da menina, né? Pelo amor de Deus, é a paçoca, com certeza, essa ciumenta aí. Mas já não é a primeira vez, né? Deve ser a paçoca mesmo, você tinha que esfregar a cara dela lá. Oh, caramba. Não foi brincadeira não, Bruninho.
Parece que esses dados mostram a área da próxima propagação de gás. Vão para a estação de envio marcada.